Adventure Ho.
Hello, everybody. Oh, has everybody changed to their characters?
You better believe
Almost
it.
everybody.
I am like waiting for GM. Like, is there something?
Oh no, I meant your
I'm-
Fuji thing.
Oh,
Your
right,
Fuji
right.
thing
Yeah,
has
actually,
giant
that's right.
purple
Oh,
right.
head.
thank you so much for reminding me. Sorry.
No, it's all good.
Yeah,
I forgot
let's-
too until we loaded up. I think Foofy
You're
forgot
right
too.
next to your best
Hi,
pal,
everybody.
Professor Tad.
Hello, chat.
Yes, log into
We'll
Discord.
fix that.
Give me a
We'll
sec.
fix that.
Hello, chat. How is everybody doing? Steeda
Yeah.
Shitty, Jason J. Jones, Mira, Beast Chain, Gad, Foofs, Flafty, everybody's in here. Cropin!
Oh, hey.
Hello there,
Gad was
chaps.
saying, look, you can't believe these effing nerds are gonna effing nerd all over the place. Yes, everyone can't be Giga Chad like moi.
Lame.
Who said
If that isn't the
Gad.
pot calling the kettle black, sir.
Gad
Was
works.
that was that Gad? Okay.
Yeah, that
hey,
was Gad.
Hey, Gad. I created the original Giga Chad, so you shut up.
Oh, shit.
Yo.
And I
Oh,
and
shit.
I have proof.
Wait, did you? Is this real? Is this real
Yeah.
lore?
Yes, it is. I posted it.
History is written by the victors, after all.
Indeed.
You sit down.
We
Oh,
stand
I
amongst
bow to you,
royalty.
good sir.
Gad says,
royals.
it's true, I saw.
I need to see this Giga Chat.
It's probably like in 2014, right? This is a long time ago.
Actually, like, wait, when was this? Like 2008? When did
Oh
I
my
make this
God.
comic? When the hell did I make this comic? I'm gonna be searching up. Continue on, everyone.
That's fine. Hello, everybody. Hi, chat. Hope everybody's doing good. It's time for another night of crazy, unplanned D&D. Well, semi-planned. How about that?
You
All
all
improvised.
The
Hey,
front
we're all-
part of your seats.
Here's
We're
the
already unready.
Here's the issue I'm having, everyone, just so everyone is aware. Right now, for some reason, Tailspire is making my PC kind of like blue screen randomly. And if that happens tonight and I disappear, you know why. But I will
The
be
Eldritch
back
Gods.
and we will try to get it, yes, the Eldritch Gods, yes. But we'll try to get the stream back up and running and get this all good to go, so.
We'll
Let's-
find your killer.
2004, by the way. That's when I made this comic.
Wow.
Wow.
That's not a real year.
It never happened.
Never happened.
It's not true.
Not
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, blue screens on this
never,
game.
Never.
That was made up.
All right, where are you?
Have you ever ridden your
Chuckles?
bicycle off a
2004
cliff?
is not a real year. What about the releases of games like, say, Half-Life 2, Star Wars, Knights of the Old Republic 2,
How do you know this
Halo
off the top of
2?
your head?
It never happened.
It never
Need
happened.
for Speed
Oh
Underground
no!
2?
All right,
Damn
where
it!
are you, where are you, goofy goobers?
What's going on,
I'm in
Foofy?
a tavern?
Tailspire just like it didn't freeze my computer; it just quit on itself.
Oh no.
No.
As soon as I was trying to load into the map.
Is there a recent
we-
update for Tailspire?
Are we in different rooms?
Yes.
Oh,
there's-
Yeah,
there's
you're in
myself.
the inn. You all decided to go to sleep, even though it was early morning. You decided to try and sleep
We are
Yeah,
in
we've
for
been-
just
we've been
at
up
least
all night.
just a few hours, at least. So
We
As
have
the
been
DM,
up
can
all
you
night.
teleport me to where everyone is? Because I honestly don't.
don't
know where
worry,
I am
don't
or
worry,
anyone is.
everybody. I got it all under control. I told you it's semi-planned.
That's
Anyway,
what
I
I'm
see I
worried
see
about.
myself here.
hello,
I see
chat.
Cody's here.
Yes, we have everybody around. Hello, chat. I am blah. Yes, we're gonna recap.
Did you just
So,
forget your own name?
yes, I did. I am Skid. Welcome back to Dungeons and Dragons. And we have our usual group here with Foofy.
Hello.
There you go. Birch Lee.
Hey, it's
Sorry,
me.
the game was loading.
You're fine.
I'm Burkus,
Yes,
and
we,
also Birchley.
we have Gooby.
Hi, I'm playing
Varus.
We have Red Spade.
Hello.
We have Flafty.
Hello, everybody.
Jablooby.
Hello there.
And, of course, Cody.
I am Bilge.
I am Bilge. So to recap what happened last time, the group accepted the sigil shard from the spectral warden that was in the Moonfall Temple. They took on the quest to go find more of these shards of this, incomplete sigil. Professor Tad recognized the feeling of like the aura of energy that the shard was giving off, and it reminded him of his home in Gearhaven. That's where the party decided to head to. Professor Tad led them to where he runs the Explorers Guild and was like, I shall hold on to the sigil shard, and I have things to do. And then he bounced off while everybody else found their way to the inn and decided to try and heard about some rumors of some cloaked figures, some goings on in the middle of the night sometime. They're trying to figure out what to do from here, and they decided to try and stay up all night to capture a cloaked figure, see if they could find one, but due to GM high rolls, the whole night was wasted. So
Yeah.
They stayed up all night up until morning, decided to get a couple of hours of rest, and now they are all waking up slowly in the inn. So there you go. There's your recap. So everybody, you are waking up in your respective rooms in the second floor of the tavern in Gearhaven.
How do I turn down the music on this thing again? Is there like a...
I can do it for you.
Oh, I wasn't sure if it was just individually. It's like, it's fine.
Does that help?
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
I'll turn down the ambience.
It's just like I'm just like trying to hear you over the crowd of this town.
Yeah, I
It's
turned.
like,
I turned.
So noisy
I'll
inside
turn
my
it down.
room.
I turned it all down, or it should be better. So, all right.
And so you're in a cavern now. What? What?
Reminds me of
I
mean,
mean,
the
a
silence is
tavern,
deafening.
A tavern, not
reminds
a cavern.
reminds me of Reboot. Hey Frank, you have cooked it in there? What?
What? All right.
All right.
Okay.
I try to figure out how to open the door. It's impossible.
You open the door. Everybody can.
You search the
everybody-
vast recesses of your memory.
Yes. Yes. Everybody leaves.
I'm still in bed. I'm like snoring.
I
This
can't
is,
close
like,
it again.
Such a boring.
There was not enough rooms in here, so Rodar fell asleep in the chair in front of the fireplace. Nice and cozy.
Aw,
Aw.
all curled up.
And it was the best night's sleep I've had in a while. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Oh, that was the best night's sleep I had ever had.
Wasn't quite as comfortable as the tree.
Man, I missed the tree.
You remember the tree?
So, I
That
guess
was a
we're
good
waking up in
tree.
like the afternoon.
Yeah, it's afternoon at this point.
Okay.
Mhm.
Ugh. I didn't rest very well. We should probably
So,
get
how about a
going.
bit of bricky then?
I think it's the afternoon.
Yeah, we'll see if they
So-
have any left.
Yeah.
Oh man, we missed the McDonald's breakfast.
Yeah, we won't be able to get a McGriddle. Oh no.
Fuck is a
Good morning
McDonald's?
to you. I
So
see you've found lodging in the inn for the night.
yeah, Tamari makes her way downstairs, and the first sight she sees is Professor Tad standing in front of the fireplace.
I stayed
I
at my
can't-
own personal lodgings at the Adventurers Guild.
I know that voice.
Oh god, I know that voice.
Morning, Professor.
Hey, come down, make yourself comfortable. Breakfast is on me.
Do you have any McGriddles?
You'll
Oh
have
my
to
God.
speak to the tavern keep. I have this bowl of flies and grubs here. You're more than welcome to share.
Ew.
Don't judge.
I'll pass.
The tavern
Are
keep
they fresh?
the tavern keep
Oh,
sees
yes.
Tamari come down and lays down what you assume is a McGriddle on the table, and etched into the top is an exclamation point. He's like, "Here's a quest for you."
Uh-huh. Is the quest to eat breakfast?
Yes. Do you accept?
I'm like I pick up the
Here's a
like
quest
the
for
bun
you.
and look underneath it. Yes, Yes, I do. Let's start eating
This
the
is
McGriddle.
very meta.
I must be half asleep.
But I'm glad you're finding yourselves at home here in Gearhaven. Maybe even you more rustic compadres.
I'm just like holding my head, like I have like the biggest headache right now, and just kind of like.
I don't mean to be insulting, but this place isn't very good.
I don't know. It's okay for a knockoff McDonald's.
I'll have
I'm
your
holding
finest berry
judgment.
mix.
He
I'm
reaches
holding
down.
judgment until I have some ale.
He reaches.
Perhaps a hair of the dog that bit.
Sure, he puts an ale on there for Rogar. He reaches down under the table and grabs a cup. He grabs a little bag of mixed berries and hands them to Burkus. He has them.
Ah,
They're
breakfast
very
beer,
fresh. They're
just
actually
like at home.
they're actually quite nice.
Those would go fine with some honey bunches of oats.
I'm sorry I said offensive things earlier. These are pretty good berries.
Yeah, see, you're trying to give it like a 1-star review, and you haven't even ate here yet.
I down I down like a mug of ale, and I just ask for more. Like
Hey,
more.
where did you get
A
that
liquid
ale?
breakfast,
I didn't
eh?
hand you one. This patron over here is like, what happened to my ale?
Yeah.
Self-service.
I just grabbed someone else's on the way over.
Yeah.
We can't
I
go
turn
anywhere without
around.
immediately committing crimes.
Yeah, what are
And
you
I-
going
I-
to do about it, little guy?
Oh God.
Mm,
Another ale, please.
Oh
that's
no,
what
that
I
poor
thought.
pie.
I'll just have a regular breakfast.
All right, you guys have your breakfast. You eat. You drink. You freshen up. Ready for the day in the afternoon.
Bright bushy-tailed.
Yeah.
And I tell the barkeep, add it to the Adventurers Guild tab. I'll pay it later.
Yes, the ever-growing Adventurers Guild tab.
Eventually, it will be paid.
All right.
Aradon's just got his elbow on the counter with his thumb and his index finger just pulling down his eyes, trying to stay awake.
The more alcohol that Bilge has, the more he's actually awake.
he seems that type for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd
So-
buy it.
So I look to the frog and I basically says like, well, I hope you had more luck last night than we did.
Oh yeah.
It happens, I've been doing a bit of fact-finding of my own. And once we're in a more secure location, I will discuss these details with you all. But for now,
Sounds like a plan.
breakfast.
We just had.
Nom-
Are we having
nom-
second
nom-
breakfast?
Yeah, you
Sounds
you all.
like a second-
You all.
Okay, then shall we go?
Yeah.
Well done.
You're like, you guys are still hungry? What is this going on the Adventurers
I
Guild
didn't know
tab
if people
too?
were still finishing their breakfast.
Oh, okay.
Time. There was a time lapse in there. I didn't see the end.
Fair
Was
enough.
it a
We're having-
vertical wipe
I-
like
I
George
take
Lucas?
As I leave, I just take someone else's beer from the table and just like
See, breakfast
Casually
is still
robbing
happening.
people.
Roll a okay. First roll of the night. Roll a sleight of hand check, or were you trying to be stealthy, or were you just grabbing it?
oh no, I was just
Yeah.
grabbing it.
Okay.
Yeah,
all
no
No
right.
one in there is
Who's
gonna
gonna
fuck with
stop
us. If they want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people attacking them in a tiny bar, I think not.
I mean, yeah.
Great, we
Wait,
get to,
what?
we get to fight a random guy we stole
When
from.
you-
That's
When you
good.
walk out of the, as you're
Can I
walking out
roll
of the,
another botched intimidation check?
No,
I'm-
no.
I'm-
no, you're fine. As you walk out of the tavern, you grab someone else's beer as you're walking out, and the guy like looks up at you, goes, he holds up his finger like, hey, and just kind of lets you go.
and I'm like, Adventures tab.
Yeah.
Now you're getting the hang of it.
There you go.
We'll make an adventurer of you yet.
All
Now,
right, Professor Tad. Where do we go for
This graveyard
talking.
looks this graveyard looks pretty abandoned. Let's maybe go over here.
I think there's dead people in it.
Yeah,
They're not gonna say anything.
yeah.
No,
I've
they're not.
often
They're not
heard
going
dead
nowhere.
men tell no tale.
Are you
Let's,
fucking kidding me?
Let's do a perception check to see if anyone's around.
Well, it's, as long as there's not a necromancer around.
I rolled a 5, so as
It
far as I can tell,
looks
there's
pretty
nobody
clear.
here.
Yeah, looks clear to you.
I can roll a
Nobody
perception check
here.
as well.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and roll a perception check.
I will also
22.
roll a perception check.
Oh, you guys are here. I didn't even know.
22.
Wait, where's the thing again?
The bottom of the screen.
Is it?
At least that's where it is on my interface.
You got
what's
space
the,
bar
what's,
first.
what's the button that you press?
Press space
Oh,
bar.
there it is.
Yeah.
There it is. Thank you.
Oh, it's
I will,
like invisible.
I will also
didn't know
roll
you
a
could do that.
Yeah, go for it.
perception.
Go for it. Go for it.
Nice.
This is 12.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
All right. Yeah, Bilge and Aerodon, especially. You guys, as you were walking into the graveyard, you noticed a cloaked figure standing by a well over in this direction, just kind of watching. He's not. It doesn't look like he's looking at you right now, but you kind of noticed he was staring at you for a little bit as you guys all walked out.
Is he represented by a model here, or do we just?
Yeah, there is a model over here. There's a cloaked figure,
I don't see.
It's the
him.
tiny well.
but I will.
Oh, the tiny well.
Yeah, over here.
There's a tiny well.
Over. Do you see my
Oh
flashlight?
yeah, I see. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's over there by the tavern. So
Oh,
like
that one.
Oh.
Okay.
I feel like I should do like a double like
Oh, he's
a
running
double
away. He's
take.
running away.
This is our chance.
He's running
this
away.
Is our
Let's go
Yeah,
chase
yeah.
him. Chase him. Chase him. Chase him. We chase. I chase. Professor
chance.
Ted
We all
chases.
chase. We all chase.
I speak for all of us. I guess we're chasing.
Oh, chase. I
He
chase.
didn't even say
Alright.
anything.
I asked this little raccoon guy, where
It-
did you see a cloaked figure? Where did he go?
Huh? Oh, that way.
Thank you. Keep going. I keep running.
You climb up the building.
We're
I
all
don't
like
need to. I'm
sprinting.
running through the archway. I run down this alleyway.
Perception check. Perception check.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rolling
Hold on,
one,
and I-
one,
We
and
didn't
I-
roll again.
I'm having to roll right now as well.
All right. Cool. Altogether, it's I think 16.
I'm gonna do another perception. Or what was it? Perception roll?
Perception.
Yeah, perception check.
Perception.
Perception.
Perception. Okay, I rolled a
my
16.
My God.
I rolled a
that's about what I
21.
rolled.
Professor
You,
Tad.
you rolled a 20,
heck.
didn't you?
Professor Tad rolls around the corner, and the cloaked figure is just gone.
Damn it.
Oh,
Curses.
Vars rolled a 21. Does that help?
Was it a natural 20?
No, it was a 16
Okay.
plus 5.
Okay.
You ca-
Aw.
I'm just gonna guess that you just rolled a 20.
I just rolled another natural 20 for stealth.
God.
So
Figure.
What is
Alright,
with
alright.
these slippery ass 20?
Okay.
Figure having like the best luck.
Alright.
I really am.
Okay,
Damn
all right.
it.
I have an. All right. I whispered to Burkus to Burkus. Burkus.
I got a nat 1, but it's pretty on par with what Aerodon's going through right now. He's just following the others. Like, there they go again.
Fair.
So sleepy.
But I whispered to Burkus. Burkus, I'm going to go into stealth mode in my traditional rogue ability. Now you're going to make a big noise and show about giving up and leaving, and I'm going to hide and wait and see if anybody reveals themselves. Do you follow me?
You mean like being an actor? I can give it a good shot, sure.
Okay. I go into stealth mode over here.
Roll for stealth.
I roll a- you got it. And I have a pretty high thing. I have a pretty high stat for the boost for that. It's
Mhm.
not actually that bad. Let me just open my.
Yeah,
just
ro-
waiting for the
again.
It's not actually that bad.
Rogues,
I'm
man.
just waiting for
Rogues,
the cloaked
man.
figure to be another 20, where it's just kind of like, yeah, you can't catch me.
I'm
catch
just hiding.
me.
I'm hiding and watching. I'm just hiding and watching. That's all I'm doing.
So
Okay.
what was your stealth with the 6?
Okay, 1 second. It was
Doing some calculus over here.
10.
Okay. All right, Burkus, what do you say?
Okay. Blast! Our quarry is gone. There's no trace of him. Nothing for us to do whatsoever, and therefore, I surrender. I'm the only one looking for him, and I give up. I won't do it ananymore. Away I go.
Roll a
Very inconspicuous chase you guys did.
roll a performance
Nice.
check.
Okay. Good. It's not going to be very good.
Really beautiful. Internal monologue, Professor Dad.
Thanks for not making me do it with disadvantage.
Oh man, no, it was great. It was great.
Oh, 16.
Whoa.
Okay.
Oh,
16.
okay.
Nice.
You rolled a 16, huh?
Yeah.
I learned my
Oscar.
lesson. I won't do it anymore.
Are we level 3 now, by the way?
No, you're still
we're
level
still
2.
Okay,
We're
just making
level
sure. Just
2.
making sure.
Yeah,
just
you're
making
all
sure.
level 2. No worries.
We made absolutely no progress yet.
Okay, just making
So,
sure.
all right, so Burkus, you start walking back down the alleyway, and why don't you roll one more perception for me, Professor Tad?
With pleasure.
Please.
Professor Tad.
Boink. A beautiful nat
Oh,
1.
for fuck's sake! For fuck's sake!
All right.
God damn it!
He
We
just
have
gave
another
up.
plan.
Nothing happens. You stand there for a couple of minutes, and Burkus is already at the end of the alleyway. Nothing happens.
You
Aw.
guys saw him go down this way.
I'm gonna wait one more round just to be sure. Should I roll
Nothing
another
nothing
perception?
happens. You
Okay.
get by now.
Alright,
He's
okay.
long gone.
You're the
Alright.
one who needs to give us information.
Yeah.
All right.
All right,
Let's go with
listen,
plan
give us
A, talking in
information.
the where the
Back
tree
to the
is.
graveyard. Yeah.
All
Back to the graveyard.
right.
All right, everybody.
Wow.
Back,
I
back
gave
to
you.
where everyone's
I'm
dead.
sorry. I gave you guys another chance.
Yeah,
Every time-
I know.
What
then
that tells
Ted-
us. What that tells us is that every chance we see that fucker, we have to take it because they are really
Yeah.
powerful. They're at least as
Mhm.
powerful, if not more powerful.
I
than
will.
us.
I will.
We're
Yeah.
just very lucky.
And the DM's not supposed to like really, give any kind of information about that kind of thing. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fine.
so
It's
I'm
fine.
metagaming here, but that seems like a pretty important person we just tried to catch.
Yeah. Well,
Maybe
Maybe
we're
we're all
at least
having
they're,
a
at least they're very slippery.
Yeah.
They use
Just
some sort of
very-
magic. They use some sort of magic to get away for
That's-
sure.
That's fine.
Or we just really suck at this.
it's okay. It kind of makes the sessions more interesting when things kind of get postponed and things
You
go
can't predict
awry.
what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Especially as a
I
DM, you have to
just-
plan for every thing. So
I'm
we
still
didn't ruin
like
anything
I'm
by
still
not catching him.
I'm still rolling over
game.
Burkus's. I won't do it anymore.
Yeah, no, that was amazing. That was at
You got
17
me.
on the acting scale.
Originally, it was going to be at disadvantage, but that acting made me cancel that
Yeah.
out. So
Yeah. it
Yes,
was-
score.
that's
I mean, you were-
things like that. The DM can be like,
It
okay,
was
I
really-
love that. So
Burkus, it was very listen. It was very convincing. Good job.
Okay.
It was
So,
inspired.
like,
I mean, if I
Imagine-
was a cloaked figure, I would have believed you.
Okay, I'm gonna. I guess I'll do a perception check as well because it seems pretty important to check whether people are listening. Sometimes they are.
Eridon's not entirely convinced, so he's kind of remained at the alleyway while the others have.
Oh,
Well,
well, that's.
I also did roll
that's a 10.
an 18 on investigation.
okay,
So he's just not convinced. He's still there at the alleyway.
that's fine. Right now, there's nobody. It's just the normal town bustle, people walking through the streets. There's nothing that seems out of the ordinary for you right now.
Eridon is a ranger. He spent a lot of his life out in the wild, so he knows that every prey leaves its tracks. So whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
you
Were
just
there
said.
any tracks? Or
Is there a clue,
Mm.
Scooby Doo?
Close Scooby Doo.
Yeah, is there a clue?
There's
Was
no
he
clue.
prey or was he
These
predator?
roads and back streets have been walked many times. So
Well, Tad, what do you got for us?
Okay, all right.
It's gonna
Now,
inch
just
closer to the
imagine
street.
He'll
the,
take the long way around back to the graveyard.
Just imagine
Okay.
the investigation like plot thickens music is now playing. Like we like cut to a wide shot. Like you're about to get some like serious exposition.
Pretty
Talking like the
Yeah.
Inception score.
Phoenix
pretty
Wright music
sure
starts
I'm-
playing.
like the
pretty
Who's
sure-
There track from Persona. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee.
I'm pretty sure that we're being watched since we've been here. So
Yeah. There is a plot within this city. We have a close friend in Gearhaven. He goes by the name of Arden Wright. I want to lead you there to speak to him. Arden is fed up with the city as its leaders have limited his usage of usage of machines below the city for his research. He might be able to help you in some way. But those opposed to him are powerful indeed, and I fear we may have just tangled with one of their servants.
What kind of machines are we talking here?
I can speak no more on this matter in public. It is not wise to draw attention to his actions. But I can lead
Very
you to
unwise
him.
to draw attention, even though you just chased after someone the first time you saw one.
But a suspicious robed figure. I'm talking about machine stuff. We're not allowed. Nope, you're not allowed to use them.
I mean, we did stay up all night trying to find the rogue figure, so it makes sense that we chased the guy we thought might be. I don't know. He was a sussy baka.
Could have been
True
someone
enough.
else.
Maybe.
Indeed, and I have been embroiled in the plots within this city since before you arrived. So trust me, I know of these suspicious figures.
All right. Let's go to this ardent guy. Maybe.
Let us follow the light that guides
Yeah.
us.
But you see it too.
What?
Thank you, God.
yes. Well, Professor Tad knows this
Kid is
town.
God now.
Yes, Professor Tad knows
The
this
spirit of
place,
adventure that
so-
guides us all.
He's good friends with this guy apparently, and yeah.
Going so fast, I don't know where you are.
Sorry, I'm just following the lights
Okay.
using my WASD keys. Twink.
I'm just gonna do just some
Yeah, if you need to just move your
non-mindful
character
perceptions
instantly,
while I'm also walking.
you can hold down shift, click your character, and then click where you want them to teleport to if you don't want to sit there and like painstakingly
Oh, I
move them.
gotcha.
Whoa.
Yeah,
I'm a
all right.
phantom.
Whoa.
Handy.
Makes it a
I'm a
lot
fan.
easier.
I'm a
Get
phantom.
Get inside. Don't make a big deal of it. Get in, all of you.
Okay, okay.
Making us
A fox.
can't be seen on the streets. Move.
Push me.
Move.
Move.
Shit.
Ah!
Very
You
push.
can't be seen in greater numbers.
As you guys were walking in, you notice a big.
Make for richer harmonies.
All right, what's this place?
What do we
look-
notice?
What do we notice?
It's good blue screen?
I think Skid may have blue screen.
no,
Oh,
hold on.
no.
I'm here.
No.
I'm here. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right. Phew.
You notice a tear in time
Do I-
space.
Do I see Aiden?
As you
Is
guys-
Aiden here?
Yeah, he's right here. As you were walking in, you guys notice a big sign above this area that you're walking into. It's called the Cog and Conduit Guild.
Hmm.
And
My good friend
I'm
Aiden.
pretty sure someone's mispronounced that.
Arden notices you enter, and he sees Professor
Arden, my
Tad.
good friend Arden.
Yeah, he's like, "Oh, Professor Tad, welcome. It's been a long time. Where have you been?"
Yes.
Esteemed colleague and old friend, I introduce you to my traveling companions. Fine adventurers all.
Oh, he takes a look around at the group, and he's like, "Wow, very nice to meet you. You all look very capable."
That was my
Oh,
thought, that you may
yeah.
find some use for them.
Thank you.
A use, you say? What are you implying?
We scratch your back, you scratch ours.
What is it you're seeking?
That's a good question. I pull out the relic from our previous adventure, which
Okay.
I now have on me.
You have okay.
I brought with it from the Adventurer's Guild. Like, do you recognize this power source?
He looks at it and he has his little glasses, on the tip of his nose, and he like grabs them and he looks closely at it and he's like, yes. This aura is very familiar. Yes. Where did you get this?
From an ancient cursed temple. It was once a place of holy power of the natural world,
Nearby?
but it had been corrupted by a foul necromancer.
Nearby?
Distant journey. We journeyed here.
Oh.
I'm not really sure how far away exactly, but it was pretty far.
He turns to his table and he's like starts shuffling through some of his things and he's like,
I pull out my maps and show him exactly where it was. I'm sure I have.
Okay, he looks at it and he's like, very interesting. He looks at the group and he's like, he leans over to Professor Tad and he says, can everybody here be trusted?
I would assume so, unless, they couldn't be, but I'll vouch for any of them.
Roll a persuasion check.
Damn it.
Oh
Yoink.
no.
Good old 10. With a +2, so 12.
12. Okay. He kind of raises his eyebrow at Professor Tad and then turns to the rest of the group. And he's like,
sorry, +4, so it's 14.
Oh, 14. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, he's a little bit more willing at this point because it was a 14. He looks at the rest of the group. I'm glad you told me that. It's about to get much harder for you all. He looks at everybody and what was that roll? You can't re-roll. You're trying to cheat. All right, it's back to a 12 now. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Okay.
He
just keep rolling.
Don't make me try to persuade
rolling.
He looks at everybody and he's like, well, you don't seem like you're from here, from Deerhaven. First of all,
I live outdoors mostly.
he turns to Burkus, who interrupted him in the middle of his sentence. He's like, He turns his head back to the group and he says, well, welcome to the Cog and Conduit Guild. First and foremost, this is I run this place. It's a union of tinkerers and engineers and artificers. We're the creative force behind the marvels you see, the steampunk marvels you see before you. And as you look around,
I'm kind of like I'm actually kind of like looking around because the fact of the steampunk aspect kind of like perks my interest a little bit as I like scratch at my gauntlet.
Yeah.
So I'm severely interested.
From looking around, you can tell that this place, the whole area hums with like the gears and steam and etheric energy, and just from his explanation, you can tell that he's an inventor. He works with other people in this guild to create the marvels of the things like your gauntlet and stuff like that. Or assuming your gauntlet, because I don't know quite exactly what's
I mean, like I have some lore to that. But,
that's fine. Yeah,
I'm gonna wait.
I'm gonna wait absolutely.
I detect you're suppressing some lore over there, old chum.
All right, enough metagaming.
Yeah.
So
let's continue.
Yeah, he says, well. It says, so you lot are the curious type, eh? I figured someone would come sniffing around sooner or later. The great Arden Wright stifled by his own city. Can you believe it? Decades of innovation all shackled by bureaucratic fools, too blind to see the future. But perhaps you lot might have the right kind of ambition.
I've always said progress is the key. We are down to
What?
help. At least I am.
I don't know about progress, but I do know that there's some shady things going on around here, given all the cloaked figures and all.
Yes, what can you tell us about the stuff happening beneath the city?
Yes.
An excellent question.
Well, you see, most of the city runs off of the machines that are underneath the city. But and I used to have full range, full access to these machines, and it would help me with my research. You see, and recently the guilds and the city and the guilds below or not below. God, I am not in it today.
All good. Just take
The
your time.
Vanguard and the guilds watch are very, they watch all the entrances like hawks now. I have been banned from the machines below, which, using the power really did help with a lot of my inventions and my research and stuff. But, lucky for you, I've got my own way in, strictly off the books, mind you. I assume you,
Tell us more.
because of this shard that you showed me, Tad. I assume you have a damn good reason for needing to get down there.
I suspect there may be more artifacts of power like this, and beneath the city is as good a place as any to begin that search, according to these ancient charts and records I've been consulting.
Also, just so you know, don't mind my colleagues. They are on the side of the Cog and Conduit Guild.
Of course, keep your friends close. You know what they say.
Absolutely.
And
So,
enemies closer.
what is this reason? What is this shard that you showed me? What is the purpose?
Cleric, I believe you have more information on that. I defer to my clerical friend here.
Right. So we were helping another village. There was some weird things happening. Mutated villagers, and we were sent to investigate a ruined temple. Which I can't remember the name of.
Moonfall Temple.
Moonfall Temple, and inside we found some necromantic. Necromantic. I can't say that word right. We found a necromancer doing some stuff with skeletons, and then there was a ghost that gave us the sigil and said that it would be best in our hands, and it sent us here. So I guess
Oh.
what we're trying to find out is how does this connect with the greater world, and what can we do here? I guess like if there's a grand destiny or other artifacts or something like that.
Well, I don't know anything about shards or anything or necromancy or anything quite like that, but the power is very familiar. The power resonating from this fact that your friend holds is. It reminds me of the energy given off by the machines below. Maybe I could be persuaded to let you guys down there.
What would you require from us if you were to help us in such a fashion?
Listen,
Perhaps we could retrieve something for you down there?
There used to be something down there. I've not been able to locate it myself, but I've heard stories of a very old forge down there. Can you bring me the anvil?
An anvil?
We might need a portable hole or a bottomless bag, but I think we should be able to make do.
There is tale of an anvil, a magical anvil, a steam like a clockwork anvil that might be that I would love to research. I might be able to make some powerful artifacts with such a thing.
My only concern is its weight and size. Do you know where we may be able to obtain a portable hole?
All right.
Now,
He could have phrased that better.
if you don't have to
It's a
pick it up.
common use magical item.
You don't have to pick it up or you just locate it, and
Oh.
you can tell me
Oh.
where
Got
it
it.
is. I'll be happy
Easy
with that
peasy.
information.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
You do this for me.
And
I
cleric,
will
there's
show
your
you.
quest.
You do this for me. I will show
Yay.
you the entrance, my secret entrance into the underground vault, the underground engine room.
Perfect. Are there any existing maps or charts that you have of the underground area?
I
of
do
the
not.
city?
There is no such thing.
Shit. Okay.
Watch your language.
Is
Listen,
there
we're
any-
academics here. Deal with it.
Is there anything we should be on the lookout for in the underground area? Like, is there monsters or traps or
Now that
more
I'm not
rogue figures?
Now that I am not sure of. I don't know of any monsters or anything down there. I've only been in the main engine room and my secret chambers, my secret research rooms down there. Which that's where the hatch will lead to, by the way. Look for a lever down there. It will lead you into the engine rooms, and you can all continue your investigations there. However,
Please.
if you're talking about robed figures, I might be able to give you more information on them whenever you return as a reward.
Ooh,
Okay.
there we go. We might require a little more financial incentive.
Eridon just rolls his eyes.
Do we have
enough money yet?
permission to?
I'll
Do
look.
we have permission to lay claim to any valuables aside from the anvil we may find?
Yes,
below?
anything down there besides the anvil is yours for the taking.
All right. How does that sound, gang? Or should I negotiate for some more money?
You've negotiated enough. I will. I'm not offering any more than that. You're lucky I'm even letting you in here. I could
Never
report
say
everybody
never.
guards.
You're the conspirator here, not us.
Oh,
Why don't you
I
just
am
stop
just-
talking for a minute.
Our goals are aligned, you old coot. Don't get uppity.
I
Now
know
let's
I
roll.
was a line. Here, I will show you the entrance. This way.
Lead on, my foxy friend.
I did not build this
My
properly. This was
foxy,
meant to be a
foxy
more.
friend.
This was meant to be a more hidden entrance. I don't know why it looks like this.
No, I mean this is.
But
the
here it
wine
is.
cellar. We'll just head on down. We'll be
Anyway,
right
here
back
it
in.
is, everybody. Yes.
Yoink.
So, are you guys going down? Are you doing anything?
Yeah.
Are you prepping
How do
for?
we-
What are you doing?
How do we do that?
I'm,
How do we do that?
I wanna. I don't know if I can actually.
Go for it. Whatever
Right.
you need to do.
If there's like any other perception check that I could like, because like I'm, because
talking about sense
I'm
motive,
like
sense
like
motive.
personally like I am getting the same sense of this guy as like I do with Professor Tad, which is I don't trust either of them.
Okay, roll an
So you wanna do a
insight
sense
check.
motive check.
It's an
Or a
insight.
sense motive.
Yeah, that would
Insight. Okay,
yeah, it
so
would-
that's
that
a
would be
+1.
that would be
so
an
I'm gonna,
insight
like-
check on this guy. Yes. Anybody who doesn't,
Alright.
if you don't, that's something I need to explain to any newbies here. If there's something you don't trust about
God damn
someone,
it.
or you don't believe what they're saying, or you're not sure what they're saying,
Mm.
you
Yes, it's insight. Okay.
roll. Yeah, roll an insight.
Yeah.
So
I-
7.
I wasn't sure. Yeah.
To
I'm such a
you-
bozo.
To you, he seems genuine. He seems like he's telling the truth.
All
All right, I'm gonna roll an
I've
insight check
also-
as well.
Go for it.
I've rolled an insight check. I've got a 22.
22.
All right, and then that's 7.
I love the idea that
17
we're all
7.
surrounding this guy, just like staring at him, slowly
Well,
narrowing our
I'm-
eyes
I'm-
like Fry.
I'm going to
Like,
assume
I
that.
sense that you're all judging my motives. Here.
I'm gonna assume you all were like, as he was talking to you, you were like, you know,
Yeah.
studying him is what I'm assuming,
Right.
not
Yeah,
gathering
I
around him.
basically- I'm
I like my
yeah,
stupid
I was
idea.
like I was just curious about his motives because he seems very interested in particular things. So
Right. Okay.
Right.
Well, what is everybody else's insight then? What did you roll, Tamari?
I got a 24.
Okay, and Eridon with a 22. Was that correct?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, both Eridon and Tamari, when you guys, as you guys are watching him as he speaks to you, you don't sense any like fabrication of truths or anything like that. He seems very genuine. There's nothing that he can hide from you guys.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All he seems to want is to just research. He is an inventor at heart and just wants access to the machines so he can continue his research and continue to invent. That's his favorite thing to do. So that's what you pick up.
I still have like I still have like a kind of like a bias against inventors and researchers. Just
Okay.
Fair.
But I
Fair.
go along with the rest of the group because I want to I want to get whatever this anvil thing
Yeah,
is.
play your character how your character would, how you feel they would play. All right,
I
so
have such a bias against
nothing
machines.
is
I was
honestly
just kind of tuning
suspicious.
him out.
I am just a very suspicious. I'm just very suspicious towards whatchamacallit, progressive people.
Oh.
It's like, not like progressive.
Yeah, me
more
too.
like
High five.
technologically progressive people. All right. Whoa. All right. Are we
Don't like the
moving-
tech bros.
Yeah, I do not like tech bros.
Yeah, the tech bros in this universe.
Yeah.
I
Oh, I
think
gotta
Professor
download
Tad
this.
is more of a shady, like, used car salesman than a tech bro.
Yeah.
All right.
Listen, I never said I was a good guy. I don't conceal my motives. I'm all about treasure and money. We're on the level.
So you
Let's
guys have
get to it.
descended the hatch and end up in a very, very interesting, odd-looking area. It looks like there's quite a few different things that just look out of the ordinary from what you're used to seeing.
This place feels very out of the ordinary.
There you go.
It's
What
very
sort of chair
shiny.
is this?
This is under the city.
My God, look at this mop. There's
Whoa.
no mop I have never seen in this rolling
I want to
chair.
investigate the mop.
Roll an investigation check.
Someone cleaned in here.
Look at this
What?
rolling chair. It says though a wizard made it.
There's a
19.
pipe.
Okay.
There's a pipe of goo over
When,
here.
That is just one of the many pipes. It's very similar to the ones above ground that you've seen. So you can see tell
okay.
that the pipes run through the city, all underground, down here.
I wonder what's in
Tamari,
this, God.
you are looking at a mop right now. You notice particularly that this mop is still wet, like it was recently used to mop the floor.
Oh my God.
God.
You guys, you're not going to believe this. This mop is wet.
They have janitors.
Get
That's
away!
crazy.
I kick it across the room. Kick it as hard as I can.
Whoosh!
Be gone, foul
Clunk,
mop.
clunk.
It
Yeah.
won't hurt you. It won't hurt you anymore.
It just
I rolled a 16.
Yep, it flies across the room and goes clink 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 into the corner.
Good.
Perhaps
So
we
there's-
shouldn't draw attention to ourselves.
We
Is
need
there,
to
like-
let the mop know where we stand.
This seems
There
like
can
some
be
kind
no
of.
confusion on this part.
When Stanley approached the cubicle, he went into the cubicle on his left.
So there's
Yes.
so there's like
I-
other people down here, I guess.
Yeah. This appears to be some sort of office waiting room area. Let us continue onward.
Yes, and we know that they cleaned recently.
Should we do a perception check on like on
It's
the
not a bad
surroundings
idea,
or?
not a bad
Sure, if
idea
you
at
need to
all.
do that, go ahead.
Try.
Go ahead and roll a
Eridan's
perception
Eridan's
check.
just
if
going
that's what you need to do.
So
through,
we're in
going
this.
through the books, checking out any if
Receiving things.
there's anything on natural disasters or
Um,
magical natural disasters.
19.
I fell
Uh,
through the floor.
Minus
dear.
10.
Why did you do that?
I don't know.
I didn't sense any traps.
Why
at
did you
all.
do that?
All right, Eridon. Those books, all of those are just some of the research that Arden has been writing down. Some of it's information on the pipes that go throughout the city and how they were like, blueprints on how to build the pipes throughout the city and stuff like that.
Oh, Eridon, the pipes are leaking.
He's always been an expert at laying pipe, that old Eridon.
Oh my god.
Hey,
I beg your pardon.
So what
You
were
heard me.
what else were you? Who rolled for what in here?
Oh, I rolled a 10, so I don't really know what that does.
Well, you notice the big lever next to the wall.
Yes.
Mm.
It's very
check
they're
for
very
traps,
hard to
perhaps?
mislead. Oh, there is a hole there. Oh my God, you're right.
Oh yeah.
Don't move. Stop moving. Stop
Huh.
moving. Stop moving.
There we
There's
go.
a hole?
Beware the hole.
Oh,
I
look at that.
missed. I missed. I'm sorry. Oh
You
God.
You,
I
you
didn't
fall
finish.
through a hole,
I
you
didn't finish.
die.
I didn't finish building this map. Apparently.
I just had this
It's fine.
image of falling through the world and seeing complete blackness.
Sorry
I
about
wouldn't
that.
be doing my due diligence as a rogue if I didn't check for traps.
I also had this weird image that we were all standing on stands or something. We're all stiff.
Does anyone know what this does?
I check for traps.
From
On the lever.
okay. What was it? What was the roll?
16.
16. There's no traps.
So
Professor
shit.
Tad,
All
pull
clear.
the
What you-
lever.
What you can get.
Okay.
I will say this: what you can gather from this area and what Arden just told you is this is his private secret research area where he's doing tests and researching things.
Ooh.
So you pull the lever.
Yeah.
We surely
the-
do.
Pull the lever.
We push it.
You do that, and the wall slides to the side, open.
Ah,
Hello.
secret
Ooh.
room. We
And
enter the
Professor Tad
secret
just
of
charges
room.
right in.
We definitely go in.
Yep. Professor Tad,
Holy hell.
roll a perception check.
You got it. Yoip.
Okay, this rolls.
15
Does it?
plus-
Wow.
Yeah, this is really cool.
This is actually.
I haven't
pretty
seen
impressive.
so many gears and wires and electricity and pipes and
All right, so
Who knows
Professor
what
Tad, when
else?
you're walking in, you notice this place has
There's
been
18
walked.
altogether.
This place has been walked through many times. It looks like this place might be patrolled. Not currently, but right now it doesn't look like there's anybody around. But you can tell that this place might be patrolled. This is the main engine rooms for a lot of the city above.
Be on guard, everyone. There may be foes about. Not currently, but they could be. Let's not be caught off flat-footed.
This is aggressively not my vibe.
I just get my bow out.
I feel as though a boss battle is imminent.
So how
Enough
like,
metagaming.
like is this like a room or is it like a whole like is it like a hall?
It's a
Like,
hall that continues on and on. I couldn't build the whole hall.
Oh no,
But-
no, it's fine. I'm just like I'm asking.
So
if it's,
yeah,
like-
yeah. Like if you were to look this way or this way,
Yeah.
it's a hall that just goes for
Okay.
Just goes
what
on
looks
forever.
like
Yeah.
miles. Yeah,
So this is what's powering the city. The
yeah.
city of
There's machines that
Derevo.
just line the walls all the way throughout here.
How the hell are we supposed to find an anvil in this big damn cavern?
Now,
It's
Your
possible
eyes.
we're not supposed to go this way.
I will. Your perception. What was your perception again?
It was 18 altogether.
18. Okay, there is one area of like the engines that looks shut down, like it's just no longer functioning, and that's an area right here.
Interesting.
True.
Uh,
I like that spot.
approaching it cautiously, we investigate.
Okay, while that's going on, I'm going to keep watch just in case.
Let us all roll investigation checks.
All
Mine
right,
is
investigation
12.
checks.
Investigation.
And mine is
Just a plus one for me. That's a 16.
Ooh.
yeah, 15.
My investigation is a 22.
Oh,
Ooh.
heck.
Varus, as you get closer to this area over here, you can hear slight, like you can hear like slight steam, like and like a hollow noise behind whatever this is, and only you.
Can prevent forest fires.
I share that information with Professor Tad since he's right next to me.
Okay.
Hmm.
There's some
A
humming, some
or
hissing
humming?
steam sound.
Hmm. It, I guess my character aspires to be someone who knows how to mess with artifacts and magical doodads and stuff like that. And I suppose if this universe is steampunk in origin, then this is also that I am beholding.
Yes. All of this is
Uh,
steampunk. Yeah.
Does there seem to be any way to get this thing working again?
It
You need me
looks
to hit it?
it looks it looks very very old. Like maybe this was like one of the first like engines that they used to like test some of the etheric power that they're getting now, in the city.
Okay.
This has long been it's covered in dust and rusted really badly.
Okay. This feels like more of a clue than a puzzle, like something we're supposed to just get information passively from rather than maybe fix, but that could be wrong.
Hmm.
What do you guys think?
Right now it's
Table
just an
talk,
old
out of character.
Yeah. That's up to you guys to talk about.
What do y'all think?
Uh,
Are we getting hung up on something that's not super important, or should we stop here and try and figure this out?
Who wants to hit it?
Burkus, I think that might be a good idea. Maybe you and Bilge can start, I guess you have to take it apart to figure out what's wrong, right?
I love Burkus.
Well,
I need to hit it.
that's not what we're here to do. I mean, that could be a side quest or a puzzle or something like that. But we're here to get an anvil. That could cause more trouble than we're
Well,
here to
what
do.
if the anvil is inside of the machine?
I think that we haven't even. There's a whole nother room we didn't look in behind us. The anvil could also just as easily be in there, and we came in here first.
Okay, well, I mean, if Burkus wants to hit it, I'm not going to stop.
Oh, I'm down. Yeah, I'm down to Fonzie it up a little too. I mean,
Any of the books
don't
I
think we
read
should
back there,
fully
where's any
dismantle
of them
it.
talking about the anvil?
One of the books you found was talking about an old clockwork anvil that was used to make wondrous trinkets and tools a long time ago, but was lost somewhere under the city. No one knows what happened to it. It was apparently lost in, or at least like the way to that forge was misplaced. Maybe, nobody knows how to find that, or if it's even real at this point. It was years and years and years ago.
Time makes fools of us all.
All right, getting a little closer to this thing. I'm gonna see if I can use my quarterstaff to pry something open and try to get inside.
Roll a strength check.
I stand
Okay.
far enough back out of blast range. And go over
Okay,
here.
I am observing the hallway, making sure nothing decides to come charging down it at us.
that's a 16.
A 16.
Hmm.
Okay, you use your quarterstaff and you kind of shove it in between some of the gears that you see, and you start prying it, and it doesn't take a whole lot of strength, really at first. Some of the gears and some of the machinery just starts kind of popping off and falling to the floor with a loud clang.
Whee! This is fun.
And some of the machine is already broken down, not fully, but you've poked in you poked in enough that your quarterstaff actually pushes all the way through the machine, and there doesn't seem to be a wall behind it.
Well, what do you know?
There's a bunch of empty space back here.
I start to walk up next to Burkus, and I start I'm looking at it, and it's just well, I think this needs a little bit more of a hands-on approach, and I'm going to just see if I can smash it.
Okay, roll a
With your hands?
roll a straight up strength check.
All right, so that, and what is my, do I have a Yeah, it's +2.
It should be an athletics or athletics check. How about that?
Oh, okay. Oh, that's +5. Wait, what did I roll? Did that just
15. You rolled a
disappear?
15.
Okay, so that's 19 then.
19.
Nice.
All right. What are you? How are you hitting it? How are you smashing it? Are you hitting it with your great axe that you got?
I'm just gonna go full on punch.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
get it.
Yeah. I mean, you're with just the strength of your punch alone. You, I guess, with a little bit of help from Burkus already kind of prying it open a little bit, you punch into the machine, and the rest of it just kind of crumbles,
Yeah, see there. That's
revealing a
That's how
secret
you do it.
passage behind it.
Well done, old chap.
Yes,
Oh,
for the
that was-
machines.
I just
That was
I
some
just
good
kind of like
instinct.
I just kind of like thumb my nose and like, yep.
As you guys are looking down the hallway, you see where the hissing is coming from now. There's some steam just kind of, every so often, pulsing through the walls ahead. Psh.
Should we kind of like see if there's like, all right, who's our best like trap perceiver?
Me and the other rogue.
Frog.
We could both do a double shot at it. 2 for 1.
Yeah,
Let's
who's
do
got
it.
the highest perception?
Me and the other rogue.
Mine is 5.
Look out,
right
a
now.
giant die.
Yeah,
mine's
Rogar and
like
Tad
mine's
should do-
like +5. I could like roll just to see.
Yeah, go ahead. Roll it. Roll
All of us
perception.
can do it.
Yeah, roll a perception.
Oh
no!
Fuck off! Fuck off!
Rolling
Mine's a
Oh, well, maybe I
16.
should too.
I rolled an 8. I can't see past all these people.
Okay.
Yeah,
back
this is a very tight spot.
Oh, I got a
just rolled it.
22.
Okay.
Yeah.
Looking for traps. We're looking for
Everybody else
traps.
is kind of like not sure, but Varus and Burkus especially look down the hallway, and besides the steam pulsing through the walls, and it might be like a ow kind of burn or something, it doesn't look trapped.
All right. Well, I guess this is the way that we go to our anvil.
Somebody roll a
Couldn't hurt
perception.
to look.
Aerodon, roll a perception check for me right now at advantage, and Rogar as well.
Oh, okay.
The hell's
With
going on?
advantage, that's 13.
Okay.
Okay. With advantage, 21.
Okay. Both Aerodon and Rogar, you guys hear footsteps off in the hallway, approaching ever closer.
Which
Behind
direction?
us?
From this direction, way
From
off in the
behind?
distance, you can hear. I mean, it's a very echoey chamber. You can hear footsteps off in that direction.
We got company.
Guys, you might want to hurry it up.
Oh.
Wait, so not in this hallway? So maybe we should just go into the hall, like the
New room.
newly found hole.
Yes, we should. Just don't touch the
Let's
steam.
go.
It'll make you an owie.
You
Okay.
said that this place was patrolled regularly, right?
That's what they had previously.
Right, but we're not
which
exactly
suggests we might
supposed
have
to be
company.
down here.
Yeah, probably wasn't a good idea to smash this thing then.
Well, it's done. We got to deal with it now. So
Is there
everybody
is there
keep your eyes
is there
open.
anything that we could like pick up and kind of like hide the hole that we made?
What about if Varus tried to do like an illusionary effect? That might work.
Do you have something like a minor illusion?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
You could put
That's
an illusion of
perfect.
the machine back there.
Yeah, exactly. That's fucking.
That's gonna need her
genius.
full concentration, though, right?
Uh,
Well, at least just to tell the guys
No.
pass, so then she doesn't have to.
No, it's not a concentration spell.
Nice.
All right.
All right.
There you go. It's a fire and forget.
Yeah,
Just
you're
need to
thinking of
make sure
major
we-
illusion.
We need to hide our tracks. That's all. We just need to like show that we went. We just need to show that the hole is covered.
Right. Then let's all get in the new room and then cast the illusion.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do it.
Okay, everybody's in the hall now.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, are you casting
Um,
minor illusion right now?
I am casting minor illusion.
Okay. Does that require any kind of like
I'm
special
casting
roll
it.
or anything like that?
Uh, No.
Okay.
Any special sort of
So you make
dance?
the illusion of the machine that was once there again. Like behind you guys, as you're watching Varus cast, you see her, casting some kind of spell, and right where the machine was broken, you see the illusion of the machine kind of like phase back into into existence, and you can't see out into the hallway anymore.
Nicely done.
That was some good
Now-
teamwork.
now we should
So
probably
realistic.
Speak quietly, because
I wanna break it again.
Hear us.
No more breaking stuff, Burke.
All right. So
Let's
now
all
what?
Quiet.
Now what?
Speak intently with our quiet voices.
Now
Okay,
what
how
are we-
far is 30 feet from that?
I hear creepy.
How far is
whispers. I
30
don't
feet
know if
from
that's-
what, that thing
From the illusion that I cast.
right here?
Okay, I can't move past that point, or else it'll
Okay.
dispel.
All right, so you have to stay there then, at least until those guys finish passing. Maybe consciously listen for their footsteps when they pass. You
I
can't
can remain
stop
here with
passing.
her and just
Why don't-
listen until
yeah.
they go by.
Why don't you go ahead and roll
Figure out a
another
way.
perception check for me, both Rodar and Eridon, since you guys were both standing there.
Oh my god.
It's a
That
bit
was not
muffled,
one.
but I got a 7.
7, okay.
17.
17.
Or is that with advantage or?
Uh,
I got a 6 in total.
That's fine. No, that's not with advantage. The only reason why I gave you advantage before is because you were already like posted, trying to keep out a watch out.
Gotcha.
Now,
yeah, it's muffled now, so it's
yeah.
a 7.
You don't hear any, or you're just kind of like worried, I guess. But Rodar specifically, he goes up to the machine. He almost instinctively tries to like put his head up to it, but because it's a minor illusion, he kind of like phases through it a little bit, and he's like, oh yeah, Rodar
Yeah,
kind of
oops.
remembers, right? So, he listens closely, and after a couple of minutes, there are footsteps that slowly clunk, 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 walk by, and it gets distant again,
Okay.
and they're gone.
Let's get. All right.
Can I
move
judge what
quietly.
the sizes of whatever that was based on its footprint? Based on what it sounded like?
Sure. Do you? Yeah. Go ahead and roll a. What would that be? Insight check. Roll an insight check.
9.
9. It sounded just like footsteps. It didn't sound like anything big. It was a very echoey chamber. It sounded like all your footsteps when you were walking through.
I'll take a crack at it. See if I can do any better.
Sure, roll an
How about a
insight.
19?
Same thing to you. It just sounds like a normal like guard or something, like a medium-sized entity walking by.
All right.
Well,
so
regardless, it's
Hate
past us now.
medium-sized entities.
Yeah, it's
head
gone.
back to Varus.
Medium-sized entities.
I hate them.
They've passed us for now.
So
but
right now,
eventually somebody may come around again, so
Un-
we might want to get moving before they realize they've been had.
yeah.
It
So
appears there are 4
Honestly, I agree with her.
rooms.
Right.
unless someone has dark vision, it is very dark in this room right now.
I don't think anyone in this party has dark vision.
So
No one.
Professor Tad's just kind of wandering around in the dark. I see it, everybody.
Perhaps time to light a torch.
Yeah, lighting a torch.
There you go.
Forgetting how to do that.
Yep.
How
I
do
think
I
we're
light a
all going to
torch?
need to have.
Right click on
torches.
your character and click light torch.
Thank you. Okay. All right. There appears to be multiple rooms. Maybe it would be faster if we split up to search these rooms.
Never split up the party.
All right. Fair
Hmm.
enough.
What's this thing in front of us?
Good question.
You good?
It's a very big.
Wall.
There's your torch.
Looks like some sort of elevator / staircase that needs to be activated.
With lava?
This thing right here looks like a staircase with 2 levels, and then there's a door up there. I
Right,
think.
right. But on the sides, it looks like lava.
Yeah,
Right,
there
that's
is
the forge. I think this is the outside of the forge.
there
we're
is
looking
lava.
at.
Yeah, there's lava flowing out from the sides of whatever this inner circular chamber is. This core chamber.
Yeah. Well, I'm
But it
suspecting
doesn't.
that it's the
Right now, it
forge,
doesn't
and
look
we
like
need to
there's any
restart.
kind of way to access it. It's a tall wall. You do see a door above, but it's a tall, wall, and there seems to be some kind of like Professor Tad said, there seems to be some kind of device below it. So
Well, if we're not splitting up, let's go through these rooms.
I suspect these rooms hold the key to reactivating the forge, and as we reactivate it, we will gain access to its innards.
To say that this is the
Sanctum.
forge.
I worked really hard on this floor in this room, guys. it froze my
Yeah.
computer many times.
It is very
Oh, gosh.
fucking cool. Door
Yeah,
number uno. I'd use my lockpick if it is locked. Otherwise, I push it open.
Should we perceive if
I
there's any
am-
buttons or
You put-
devices around?
Yeah, Professor Tad pushes on it and nothing happens.
Yeah. Is
Is
there anything
do I
that
see
we
a
can like?
keyhole? Yeah, or like a doorknob or anything, or a button.
There is a
Keeping
button.
watch
There
with
is a button.
Paradigm.
There is a small button on the side of like near the door seam to the wall.
I press it with gusto. It's fucking magical.
Wow.
Enter.
I didn't even know doors could do that.
Don't mind if I do.
Yeah, with and steam as it was like opening up, steam was going out of it as it was like opening.
Oh, my
Bye.
eyes!
Not at anybody.
By the gaming chair of Gabe Newell himself.
Who the fuck is Gabe Newell?
One of the elder gods.
Like,
Alright, who wants to try this thing out before I hit it?
You guys constantly making up religions.
what was it?
What was that, Red?
Yeah, he's just muttering to himself about how people keep coming up with these strange religions.
Oh,
So, what is this thing we see before us?
right now, what you see before you looks to be like just a big device with connected to pipes, and with inside are a bunch of little cogwheels, and there are 3 that are missing.
Oh.
I believe we have a puzzle.
We should probably get rid of the rest of the cogs.
I don't know about that.
There is also a big purple button above it.
So is this like missing anything? Is it like does
It's
it look-
missing-
does it visual?
It visually, as just without even rolling, just looking at it, there's some cog wheels in that device, but there's 3 like pins where it looks like cog wheels should go, and they're not there. And then there's a button, a purple button on top.
We have to
Ooh.
find 3 cogwheels.
Yeah, looks like we need to find some cogs. Are they in this room, or should we start like
Roll
looking?
an investigation check.
Okay. Let's see. That's gonna. I rolled a 12 with. Yeah, just 12.
Ooh.
As
20, I think. Yeah, 20.
20.
You're
Okay.
rolling really good tonight, Birch.
There is,
yeah.
other than the
think
big pipes and device right in the center, there is nothing else in this room. It is empty.
All right, we better start looking in other rooms then.
All right, maybe we should split up.
Hooray, finding cogs.
All right, maybe
What
we
is your
can like.
obsession with splitting up?
Well, it just makes it
Listen,
go
we've got a
faster.
We
big
cover more
party.
ground.
Yeah, we've got a big party. I mean,
Unless
give
we
us
all-
more room.
Dungeon before, have you?
I guess
We are under the
Burke
clock with the
That's
illusion
fine by
gone.
me.
I don't know what knowledge of dungeons you have outside of your own lifespan, sir.
All right, like how many? Okay, so in this room, how many doors are there?
From where you were when you walked in, it looked like there was a door to your left, to your right that you just went in, and that's all you can see. And now that they're kind of walking over there, you do see another.
I think Professor Tad looked around. He said there were four
Yeah, I'm
rooms.
going over.
Yeah.
to
So
this-
2 of us. Okay, like I should say like 2 of us should
It's not supposed to be that
investigate
way.
rooms.
Right.
So,
Two, 3
who-
groups of 2.
Right now, I'm by myself, so.
Okay,
If anyone would like to come over here.
Who's gonna join Burkus?
I'll
can
go
join
with
Burger.
Pericus.
Or
Okay, thank you.
Rogar.
All right, and
I'll go with you, Bill.
Rogue on this kind of mission.
Alrighty.
Okay, we got a
Let's-
little bit of
Let's-
split up
Only
action
end
going
in
on. I
tears.
like it. I like it.
About this one.
No,
Let's-
I don't like
let's-
it.
All right,
Yeah,
and
I
then we
don't like
three
it.
are going to take the next closest door, which I assume we arrived at first. 'cause
All
it's
right,
the
so
next
here's
closest door.
okay. We're gonna focus on Professor Tad, Eridon, and Varus first.
All right.
Everybody else has kind
Oh,
of
I see.
wandered off, and I'm going to assume everybody has pressed the same buttons on their doors.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
press
yeah.
the button.
Yes.
Okay, so all the doors open,
Okay.
and what I would want
Mhm.
you, what I would like for all of you to do is to just briefly step inside, but no further
Alright.
than the entrance. Okay.
All
Alright.
right.
Okay.
You got it.
All right.
You do a perception check.
As you guys,
Alright, so
okay,
we're
so
following you
now
three.
I'm focusing on these three now. As you guys
Alright.
walk in,
Friendly greeting.
yep, you have a friendly greeting. You hear some it sounds like servos whirring inside like a machine as three constructs in front of you spring to life as you open the door. And I need you to
Awesome.
roll
I-
I need you three to roll initiative for me.
I will do so.
Oh boy.
My rolls suck today.
Oh my god.
Well,
I
stop
rolled a
it.
3.
Plus, I got 8 altogether.
8,
Nudge
a
per
3,
three.
and what did Eridon roll for initiative?
10.
Oh dear.
10, 8,
I
and
nudge-
3.
I nudge virtually and say, I think I hear the sound of a bad idea manifesting its consequences.
What?
Why? More fun this way. It's been like we're having our own adventure.
Yeah, honestly, my greatest goal, because I never get to play as a character, I'm always stuck as DM, is to have a character die and then get to reroll as a whole new character. Dying is my greatest goal in D&D. It's the,
Oh,
the
no.
finest thing you can do.
That would explain your rash decision making.
I don't want to lose Professor Tad.
A random guy. I follow him. No, I don't want to lose Professor Tad. He's the glue somehow, even though he's very selfish.
He's the slime that holds his team together.
The mucus, if you will. What's the combat order looking like here?
All right, we got it. Right now it's swords. Cog Swordsman 1.
Hip hip hooray! Hello,
These
old
dudes
friend.
look,
We're just down
scary.
here to
Aren't you
to
happy?
perform your. I'm going to use my. I'm going to talk. I'm going to be like, we're here to perform your regularly scheduled maintenance.
I already had my bow out, so does that count for anything or not really?
No, not really.
You don't get
It-
to attack yet, so we can just talk.
That's what the
first,
initiative-
right?
So I mean, yeah, you say words, and they just kind of like they pull out their swords, these big like clockwork looking
Yes, we will
swords, and they're at the
maintain your
ready.
swords.
So
Dan, I don't think they're here to talk.
this one walks toward you, Professor Tad.
Hello,
As you
friend.
enter, ever the optimist, Professor Tad. So he pulls out his.
Just so you know, I do have uncanny dodge.
He pulls out. He readies his steam saber and swings it at you. That is a 8 to hit.
Alrighty.
Did that hit?
Oh, what do you mean? Are
He-
you rolling?
Yeah, I'm rolling. He
Yeah.
rolled to hit
What's your
to attack
AC?
you. What's your AC? He rolled an 8.
Oh, I'm 12.
Yeah, okay, so he swings his steam saber at you, and you just ever the optimist are like, whoa, whoa, hold on there. He misses, and then it is Eridon's turn.
Steady
Uh, he,
on.
he appears to be trying to embrace me in friendly greeting.
I'll take a pot shot at him with my bow and arrow.
Okay, roll to attack.
I swear, I'm gonna swap to real dice if this continues. 11.
Yeah, that is a miss.
I've got something for you, you bucket of bolts. Just you wait.
All right. Anything? Do you want to do anything else? You want to move? Is there a bonus action you can do?
I could move, try and get in and get a better view of the situation.
Don't forget about your hunter's mark, which is a bonus action.
I'm aware. It's just I figured I wouldn't want to use it right now
Fair.
because I don't know.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah.
All right. Is that it? All right. You're moving there. Got it. Okay.
Yeah, that's it there.
Next, Cog Swordsman.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go get some real dice. I'm tired with these digital stuff.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
I have a giant squishy dice that Miss Trash Bandicoot got me. That's like
Yes, I saw it. I saw it.
I saw that as well.
Yeah, it's great. All right. Well, unfortunately, this Cog Swordsman runs up to that as well.
Bring it on. I've got enough for all of you.
And it raises its steam saber and swings down at Professor Tad.
Hope you kind of swing at the king. You better not miss.
Yeah, well, that's another 8 to hit, so it misses as well. Ping!
Yes,
Ow.
walking
Smashes
right
it.
into my plan.
Slippery little thing, isn't he?
Smashes into the floor, and that is its turn. So we are up to Varus.
You know what? I'm gonna take out my dice too because they're really cool.
Yeah, you guys should all get some dice.
I have some nice purple and green die that I bought like 5 years ago for like a campaign that never happened.
Skittish Chitty has redeemed a hydrate for the entire group.
Oh, I just took
All
a
right.
sip. Nice.
Time
Perfect.
to
Ahead of time.
obey.
Mhm.
That's good because I'm thirsty for violence.
I
I can
hydrated.
oblige that.
I'm going to cast Firebolt
Oh,
on this one.
okay.
So. That was an 18 to hit.
Hell yeah.
Okay, that does hit. Roll for damage.
Can't believe people are hitting machines and I'm not even in the room.
2.
Don't worry, I'm sure there's fun stuff waiting for you.
Okay, so you rolled a 2, or you what's the damage total? Okay, got it. Is there plus anything, or is it just straight up that's the damage? Okay, your fireball blasts against this metal creature, and it looks like it singed it a little bit, but most of the fire just went off of it. All right. Anything else? Okay. Professor Tad, it is your turn. That was my fault. I did that. Thank you for letting me know. Something must have happened there. Sorry about that.
Here, we'll wait a sec.
There we go.
All right, can you guys hear the party now?
Testing.
Testing.
I don't know what happened.
I'll repeat myself.
Okay,
for the-
yes,
for the-
yes,
for
yes.
the purposes of the audience.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah, they gotta hear
Professor
that part.
All right, Professor Skid reaches into his bag.
Professor
and,
Skid.
He's
Professor
sorry,
Skid.
Professor Tad. God damn it! Fucking Christ.
Professor Tad suddenly
I'm reading
looking like
I'm
a very
reading the-
handsome dog.
I'm reading the chat while I'm doing this. Shut up. All right. Professor Tad reaches into his satchel. He's like, I bet you bastards haven't seen anything like this before. And he pulls out a revolver and just unloads it into the closest robot. You call down the thunder. Now get ready for the boom, you son of a bitch.
Right, roll to attack.
Suddenly sounding like Matt Berry.
It's been kind of sounding like Matt Berry the whole time.
Yeah.
That's kind of the idea.
You sons of bitches are getting ready to tangle with the.
You've tangled with the wrong frog.
Tangle with the Tad.
Okay. I rolled.
You've stepped on the wrong lily pad, my friend.
You're the wrong lily pad. Yeah, I rolled an 18.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, cool. And then with the revolver, I'm using sap. So what's going to happen is that this robot rolls disadvantage on its next turn.
Okay.
On all of its rolls. And my damage is 2d8 plus 2. Roll that. And 12, 13 damage altogether.
Okay.
Suck shit, you piece of bastard.
Ah!
These beautiful
Sorry.
transitions.
Might you need
See,
to
you can't
maybe
trust technology.
do some different hotkeys?
Yeah, I'm using the wrong keys. I'm using the right ones now. Sorry.
You're good. You're good.
All right, what's
Did you say 13
is he
damage,
still-
you said?
Yeah. Is he
Okay.
still standing?
Yeah, he's still standing, but that shot with the revolver did some very decent damage.
Fuck yeah. And he's got disadvantage on all his rolls.
And he'll
next
have
turn, so-
disadvantage on rolls next turn, yes.
Woo.
All
I
right.
didn't know we could have revolvers.
Is
my
that
turn.
your turn?
Yeah, I got a shot.
That's my turn. Yeah.
All right.
This is-
So-
Actually, wait. There is one more thing I'm going to do.
Okay, all right.
I as a rogue, I can now disengage from combat without taking a penalty of attack of opportunity. So I'm just gonna move back here.
All righty. All right, and now that's your turn?
Yeah. I just
All
want
right.
to put some distance between me and the robots.
Okay, so now it is Krog Swordsman 2 here. Let me see.
Dun, dun.
Oops, all professors.
This Krog
Professor
Tad
Berkus.
cereal comes with a special brass revolver at the bottom of every box.
this Krog
There was a
Swordsman
problem at the factory, and now it's all Professor.
comes and
It's all
stands in
Professor
between
Tax.
Eridon and Varus. And doesn't raise his sword at either one of you, but you see like his body kind of start heating red, and a huge burst of superheated steam bursts from the vents in its armor. So now I need both of you.
Shit.
I need both of you to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Also,
Just
I
roll two
have a,
physical dice, and this is what I get.
Oh no.
I was just going to quickly ask, do we hear any of this happening?
I'll get to that.
Okay.
Yeah, one turn of D&D combat is the equivalent of 6 seconds.
Yes. And what did you roll, Varus, for your dexterity saving throw?
I rolled a 16.
A 16. Okay. Varus, you save, so you're going to take half damage. Aradon, you're going to take full damage.
It's a nat 1.
Yeah, you'll just take full damage. All right, so now I get to roll damage. Uh-huh. All right, so that's 7 fire damage to Aradon, and that would be we'll round it down, so 3 damage to Varus.
All right.
All right. And that is the end of that round. We're back to Karg Swordsman 1. The closest group, Tamari and Bilge, hear the commotion happening just down the hallway. Burkus, you and Rodar are too far away to hear anything happening. But
Yeah, we
Tamari and Bilge have now heard what is going on. So I'm going to add you guys to the bottom of the
Presumably, you
Turn
also
order.
heard bullets being fired too.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
That's actually a fair point.
You hear shots fired.
Exactly.
Yeah, maybe we should go back.
So I will let you guys have 30 feet of movement from where you're standing now, and then it's going to
Okay.
be at the beginning of the turn. So
Where is 30 feet of movement?
it would
Yeah.
be for you. It'd be like, hold on, that's 8.
That's
hmm
that's if you feel like helping.
If I feel like helping.
So you could get to right there,
Mm,
Bilge,
Okay.
okay.
and you too, Tamari, about right here.
right.
I mean, for me, it's like I'm very close combat, so I don't know if. So what do you think we should do? Because there
Um,
there doesn't seem to be anything that's like of. I mean, I guess there's nothing attacking us in this room, so might as well mosey on our way to try to help.
yeah.
Let's mosey.
Yeah.
I can't move my character for some reason.
I'll move you guys.
Okay.
Yeah, you just move me. Just take us wherever. The
I can
hell
at
we-
least do some ranged heals or something.
All right, so you guys hear the commotion and begin running on your way over, but obviously a little bit far away. So, all right, on to Karg Swordsman 1 here.
Yeah. Great. Don't let us know what's going on. Just go.
This swordsman runs up to Eridon and pulls out his steam saber and swings it. And that is a 7 to hit. So
That's a miss.
yeah, I figured it was. All right, so
I
that is
sometimes
that.
forget I've got push to talk.
Yeah, that's his turn. So Eridon, it is now your turn.
Would swapping from my bow to my sword and shield take up an action?
I'll say it takes up a minor, like a bonus action to do that.
Yeah, if it's equipped already, which it should, you can have one ranged weapon and one melee weapon equipped at a time. It should already just take a minor action. If you were
And
changing
D&D
out to
Beyond
a
just
different
froze on me.
equipment, that'd be different. Just a reminder that this D&D session is brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends.
No, it's not.
And-
But if
It
they
really isn't.
but if they want to sponsor me, I'm here for it. I'll say whatever.
Yeah, let's not give them free advertisement here.
yeah, we're all gonna
Those,
rush
those
out.
people,
Everyone-
those people have some money to spend. Let's.
yeah,
we need-
everyone
we
in the
need to at
audience
least-
is gonna run out and play it immediately.
Hey, I don't really. As long as they pay us, I don't really give a shit. People can do whatever the hell they want.
I don't think anyone.
Yeah, okay,
actually
everybody
plays that
only
game.
play Raid Shadow Legends if they pay
If
us.
they
Is
pay
that
us.
is that a crime? Am I allowed to say that?
Yeah,
They have to pay all of us.
Exactly.
That would be the only way I'd play it.
They'll be-
All right, finally.
Is it still a
Swapping
thing?
from my short bow to my long sword and shield. I'm going to attempt to strike the one that approached me.
That's fine. Roll to attack.
$13.
That hits. Yes. I keep
Oh,
hitting the wrong
no.
button. It's all right.
Isn't
It's
wonky
fixed.
funny?
The heck's going on?
Pay $3.99 to get wonky on your flip phone.
Term for something. Isn't
Okay,
it?
there we
It's
go.
like,
I fixed it.
you can buy a
It was like
wonky.
Sorry,
it was a little,
everybody.
like,
I keep on having
text-to-speech,
some
like,
crazy
critter
stuff.
on terrible Nokia flip phones.
Well,
So for
well,
those
Are
who
you
missed
getting
it,
a wonky?
Eridon's knocked back. He decides to swap out his bow for his sword and shield, and he strikes for 7 damage.
Yep, he Eridon just struck the steampunk construct for 7 points of damage. So, yes, NB on Twitch. Hi, well. Do I spy some dungeons and or dragons? Yes, you do. Is that the end of your turn, Eridon?
I'm assuming that since I swapped to a long sword, I'm not going to be able to move, so I'm just going to stay here.
Okay. All right, Krog Swordsman 3 is going to run up here to Varus and swing his steam saber at her. Are you fucking... That's a nat 1. Fuck me.
Wow.
This is the exact opposite
not
of what
us
was
then.
happening before.
No,
Yeah.
we're fine with that.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
What kind of friend would be so upset about not
I
hurting his
heard,
friends?
I heard Varus's like, kind of like exasperation, like, oh, like she was holding her breath, like, oh god. All right, so he misses. That is his turn. Varus, it is now your turn. Right?
Okay. I'm going to cast Mind Sliver
Ooh, okay.
on
Ooh.
this one.
What does that do?
Sliver,
That sounds.
That
sliver in your mind.
drive a disoriented spike of psychic energy into the mind of one creature you can see within range. The targets must succeed on an intelligence saving throw or take 1d6 psychic damage and subtract 1d4 from the next saving throw it makes before the end of your next turn.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Yo.
Does this thing have a mind?
Yeah, I was just about to ask, does this thing being an inorganic automaton protected from
Looking
psychic
at my
damage?
notes here, it'll work. So it's gonna roll an
Hell yeah.
intelligence saving throw.
It
It
has some
needs
sort
to
of
be
mind, whatever's
12.
in there.
They got
12.
minds.
I guess
It
so.
really makes you
Yeah.
think about technology.
It's a wonderful world we live in. Yeah,
It
It's a great,
rolled.
big, beautiful tomorrow.
with faceless, mouthless automatons with souls.
all three steampunk swordsmen sing in unison. Shining at the edge of every day.
Eridon
Oh,
just
now I'm scared.
It
looks
rolled
confused
an
as all
8,
hell.
so it failed its saving throw.
Okay. And then
And it's
got
this
a
is the one
5.
that I got disadvantage.
Okay, you
on,
rolled
right?
5
So
damage, 5 psychic damage then.
mm-hmm.
He's getting disadvantage, right, on this. The one I sapped.
Yeah, I rolled at disadvantage. That's why he failed.
Okay, cool. Just making sure. Just making sure.
I rolled a nat 20 and then an 8. So
Okay. See,
Ooh,
I want to know what work my sap is
yeah,
doing. behind the
your
scenes.
sap is working wonders right now.
Okay, awesome.
So anyway, now I got to roll a 1d4 to subtract from its next saving throw.
Yes.
Okay, where is my 1d4? There it is. Okay, that is a 2, so -2 to whatever saving throw it might need to make next time. So, alrighty.
And then, as that was one of my cantrips, I'm going to cast Shield on myself.
Ooh, was that spell, the cantrip spell you just cast? Was it a bonus action to do that?
I think so. I don't know. I could have sworn we can cast cantrips and then an actual spell, but I might be mistaken.
I
You
think
can,
once per
but
day
only
you
in
can
certain
expend.
circumstances.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
think
see
it's
it. I
like
see
once
it now.
per long rest or something
Okay.
like that.
Then yeah, that's the end of my turn then.
Okay. All right, and then we're up to Professor Tad.
Okay. Professor Tad steps into the ring.
Okay.
All right. Well, no, I'm thinking. Give me a second. Sorry. I'm a strategist. I don't
Every
just choose
you
my
want a
moves
metagame?
during
Every
the lead.
round is equals 6 seconds. You have no time to think. Get your ass in. No, I'm just kidding. It's fine.
I feel very targeted here.
That's what happens to metagamers.
Okay, 1 second here.
That metagame would be like if Burkus was like, huh, I suddenly disturb or sense a disturbance in the force. I'm going to run back to my friends now.
Oh,
would be like meta. Would be like meta. I'm not doing that. Would be like meta.
I got my own shit going on.
All right.
Yeah, I'm currently asking Burkus how he sleeps in a tree without chafing himself.
Very carefully.
Okay. I'm gonna use another shot with the revolver from this range.
Sure. Roll to attack.
You got it. All right. Yep. 20 altogether.
Oh yeah, that definitely hits.
Okay. Cool. 2d8 plus 2 for the damage. And that's 11 damage. Same guy as before. Just focus fire.
Yo. Okay. It you shoot it again and it is spewing steam right now. It looks very damaged. It's like it's jittering as it's moving right now. It looks like it's on its last leg.
I've loosened the pickle jar. Now it's up to you. That's a metaphor, you see.
Is that
The
it?
robot is the pickle jar, yes.
Okay.
Up to you.
These
That's-
actions take about 6 seconds, right? So Professor
No,
Tad
no,
is just
no,
the
one
whole
jabbering
turn
nonstop.
The
One-
whole turn altogether takes 6
Yeah,
seconds,
one-
and everything is happening simultaneously.
Yeah, one full round is like.
All right, well,
equal to
you've
6
had a
seconds.
one-liner for each 6 seconds.
Yeah.
It's just nonstop.
All right, this cog
I'll be
swordsman
less interesting, sorry.
is also gonna like raise its steam saber and try to swing it. It's swing at Varus because of that psychic move it just saw it that you cast on its friend there.
I suppose I'm using my minor action to reload.
Sure, that's fine. That's fine. That
Do you want us
is
keeping track of our own ammo, by the way?
if you don't mind,
You got it.
that'd be great. That was an 11 to hit.
That misses. I have 12.
Oh, just barely. Damn it. All right, so it swings and it misses.
Robots aren't very effective.
No, they're not right now. It swings and a miss, and that is its turn. It's going to stay right where it is. Tamari, you're up.
Okay. I think this will reach because it has a 60-foot radius or range. I'm going to cast my cantrip Sacred Flame on this guy right here. How can I select him? The one to the right of Tamari.
Yeah, the one on the
Yeah,
right
the
of
one that's
Tamari
hurting
is
a
ready
lot.
to go.
This
He's
one right
ready to
here?
go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sacred Flame, go for it.
All right, and then I think 1d8.
Do you have to roll to hit it, or do I need to roll a saving throw or anything on it?
It's a Dexterity 15 saving throw.
Okay, so I got to roll a dexterity saving throw on it.
And he does not have disadvantage no more.
That's fine. If he saves, he takes half damage.
I think so.
Okay, he rolled an 11.
Oh wow, 7.
All right, 7. Sacred Flame. Professor Tad, you see a flame ball kind of like fly past you and smash into this automaton right here,
moly.
and it crumbles into a heap on the ground, completely disabled now.
That's the stuff.
Is that your turn? Are you done? You gonna move any, or are you done?
I guess I could try to get closer to Professor Tad.
All right, you can move your character now since it's your turn.
How far can I move? Do
You can
remember what
get 30 feet for you. You can get all the way up right behind Varus if you wanted to.
Okay, sure, I'll do that.
All right, move your character where you want.
I'll just stand right here. All right, that's my turn.
All right, Bilge, you're up.
All right. Well, I guess I'm also moving. So it really does seem like they're doing a good job. So I'm just gonna like
well, you could go either way. I mean, we wouldn't say no to any help, but I also do think that we probably could have it handled.
yeah. I'm just gonna come up here. How close is that? Is that
That's
good?
That's
Is
30
that
feet.
too
Yeah, that's
far?
fine. You're fine.
All right. I just charge up and I was like, all right, what's going on? I want to.
Can we do like can me and Cody form like a combo move where Professor Tad is riding on his shoulder with revolver drawn?
Oh, my
would be
favorite
very
combo.
cool. Why
No,
not?
you are not going to ride me like a
Hey,
No, I
just
think
am
it's a
trying
good
to back
idea.
you up. I'm just trying to back you up here, but fine, whatever. You don't want a little like a fucking rocket raccoon pal? That's your problem.
I am not Groot.
All right. Is that your turn then?
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess. Well. Wait. No. Like, how close am I to? I mean, I'm not even close to anything. I think.
No, you're not.
I don't really think I can. Yeah, I can't really do anything at this point. So I'm just kind of now watching to make sure, or I guess I'm gonna watch and see what happens here.
Just a big bear just steps up behind Varus and is just like, what's going on?
Crosses his
Just kind of
arm.
watching.
Wait, how far is that? Wait, this one, like this one. How far is this one from me?
He's 6 feet.
6 feet, and like my, you know what? I'm going to. Okay, yeah, I have like a 5-foot reach, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to just like shotgun that one.
Oh, you're gonna use your shotgun.
Yeah, it's like I'm not. I heard gunshots.
With her in
You're
the
not
way,
the only one with it.
So you just
but
should have
your
like,
friend is standing between you and then with you
Well,
have a
like-
conical blast weapon. I'm just saying.
Yeah, shotgun's kind of messy, but it's a
No,
short
it's like-
range.
Maybe
it's like
tell
5
her
feet
to
away.
duck first.
No. It's like it's like I'm holding it like almost like right next to her, and it's like
that's
and
what that's
it's
what
like-
I imagined is you like holding your arm straight out, holding the shotgun next
Yeah,
to
I'm
her.
holding my
It's
yeah,
gonna-
my
Plug your
arm, like,
ears.
It's gonna
plug your
straight
ears.
It's
up.
gonna deafen.
Yeah,
it's
I'll
gonna
say-
deafen poor Varus.
I will basically tell like Varus like close your ears and then
Okay.
give like a shot towards this thing. So
Poor Varus with her bad ears.
Sue's art of war in action in real life happening in front
All
of
right,
her
go
eyes.
ahead and do your. What do you need to do? You need to roll for damage on the shotgun, or roll
yeah,
to hit on it.
what is that? Do I just like roll 20 or
Let me view your shotgun real quick. I'll go. I'll open up your character.
Yeah, because all I see is like hit plus 1 damage.
Yeah, the hit plus
uh,
1 is that's what you need to roll a d20 and add that plus 1 to it and see if you hit.
Okay. All right. So d20 plus 1. All right.
Yep.
So so it's 11.
What?
And well, yeah, it's wait, is that right? Is that like sorry. Oh no.
When you picked this up,
sorry,
it barely rolled. So why don't you roll again? Because that hit that. Try to move your camera so it rolls a bit better. Because that one bounced off the pipe.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna use my real one, and I'm not.
Go
I'm not
for
gonna
it.
cheat.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna cheat. I swear to God.
Hey, that's what I'm. Hey, that's what I'm using. I'm using my real dice in real life. So.
I got a 16.
Okay, 16 hits.
And that's plus 1.
Yeah. So 17.
Okay, so 17.
Yeah, 17 definitely hits.
Oh, okay, great. So that's 2d8. Do I have to roll for that or?
Yeah, you roll 2d8 and then add and it says 2d8 plus 1. So roll 2d8 and then add plus 1 to it.
Okay, 2d8 plus. All right.
So just
Well,
roll
that one. So that's a 2.
2.
2 plus 1, and that's 3. So
Did
that's
you roll
3
two?
damage.
No, did you roll two
wait, wait,
d8s? So roll another
wait.
d.
So,
Okay, go ahead.
oh, so I have to roll 2 of these.
Yes.
Oh, I get it.
Nope, that didn't roll properly.
No, it didn't.
No, because it
Alright.
just like when you
Here,
pulled it out. Yeah.
All right, let me do this again with my real one.
Just
You see, the
Sorry.
bark's actually
Just
quite
forget-
comfortable against
just
my
forget-
dense ilk hair.
forget the in-game dice. I saw how that rolled.
Yeah.
I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this one's a 6,
Okay.
and then I roll it again.
You roll it again.
6, 4.
So 10 plus 1, 11 damage.
Okay.
You rolled a 6 and a
So-
4.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's 10, and then plus 1, so 11. So you did 11 damage to this construct.
Oh,
in
holy
front of,
shit! I didn't.
Yeah, in front of.
Alright.
Yeah, that's what it means. You roll 2 d8 dice, and then
Okay,
add
good,
whatever
good.
number is. So
I am never using the in-game dice ever again.
okay, and then if you want, you can use your bonus action to go ahead and reload your shotgun while you're behind Varus.
Okay, yeah, I'll reload it, and I'll basically like Terminator. It's just kind of like blam. or wait, first hold your ears.
Yeah.
Blam, chick. All
None
right,
of you guys
all
have seen this item that that Crody was, or not Crody, that Bilge was
right.
carrying
Yeah,
before.
Bilge.
He seemingly pulled it out of nowhere and just like and is like, hold your ears, and Varus, you just like out of confusion cover your ears and
My God, I've never seen such a device before in my entire life.
it blasts
What a
this.
shocking turn of events!
It
this is.
blasts this construct, and it dealt some pretty good damage to it, but it is still standing. So this is the
That was
undamaged
pretty
construct here.
cool.
All right,
All right, that's your
Very good.
turn.
did some good damage.
You did. Now did some good damage. All right, so now
Yeah,
Carved
good
Swordsman
damage,
1
good
here
Damage.
is going to continue trying to attack Eridon. That's a 13 to hit.
That does not hit.
Shit. All right, it misses.
right.
Next, Eridon, your turn. I'm getting mad. I'm Angie.
The
Angie
robots are
scared.
ineffective.
I'm Angie
Well, he's
scared.
got a
Partial-
shield now, so his
If your
defense
impartial
is
god
boosted.
is mad, you're fucked.
He's gonna stab with his longsword.
Okay,
Nice.
so roll to hit.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do away with dice, and I'm just gonna roll an imaginary number in my head. It's still a 6.
You rolled a
You have
6
to
to
use-
attack.
You have to roll real
Yes.
dice or
Yeah,
virtual dice.
I've rolled the virtual dice in D&D Beyond.
Yeah.
Low numbers. I've rolled my real life dice. Low numbers.
It's a miss.
Nope.
Unfortunately. So you both are just kind of swinging at each other and missing. What else do you want to do? Is that your turn?
Yeah.
All right, fair enough.
Oh.
He's
Varus, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Burning Hands,
Ooh.
which does damage in a cone. They have to beat a dexterity of 12.
Okay. And that's to both of them, right?
Yes.
That's a 17 and a 3.
Okay.
So one, this one saved, this one failed.
Okay, so the one who saved will take half damage of
Okay,
the damage that I roll.
gotcha.
And that is a 7.
7. All right. Okay. They are both still standing, but they have taken their burning hands fire damage.
They're taking their lumps.
standing.
All right, Professor Tad, you're up.
Oh shit!
You jump on Bilge's shoulders and get ready to. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Bilge, could I? I mean, it's gonna be easier for me to make the shot from back here. Do I have your permission?
Do it. I guess do what you need.
Right. Combo move. Combo.
Yay!
I'm gonna need you to roll a dexterity check first, Mr. Professor
I
Tad.
am become death, rider of bears.
Is that a euphemism?
You better not like just slip
10,
off
11,
and
12,
fall on your
13.
ass.
13.
13. Okay, you're a little slippery, and Bilge doesn't really like the feeling of this slippery frog on his back, but you manage
Ew.
to get on top of his shoulders, and you're up there now.
Okay, I use my newly claimed vantage point to level my revolver at the remaining robot in my point of view. The one that was just shot with a shotgun.
Okay.
Rolling her.
Yeah, roll to attack.
20, nat 20.
Nat 20.
Critical hit.
Yo.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
Nice.
Could you share some of that luck, please?
I mean, you're on the same team, so
yeah, I am with my,
Our
with
luck.
my actions.
All right, roll for damage.
We're
Okay, 2d8 plus. Do I get the? I think I get the maximum damage with
What I
right?
like to do is I roll the dice and then just double it for damage.
Okay, cool. Let's do it.
Okay.
All right. So 12 times 2, so 24.
All right. Natural 20.
I'm just dropping motherfuckers tonight.
All right, so 24 damage. Yeah, the bullet just flies right into the head of this thing and straight through. You see it like ricochet off of the floor behind him.
You will feel the fear of Tad when I lay my vengeance down, motherfucker. See this wallet here? It says "badass motherfucker."
It drops
so many
its
colorful
steams.
references.
It drops down and crumbles into a heap of just
Okay. Teresa
metal
Tad
on the
blows
floor.
smoke off of the revolver. Thank you, kind friend Bilge. I will clamber down from down here now.
I grit my teeth and I basically say like, "Hey, remember when I said that I warned? Remember when I warned Phyllis of the shot? You probably could have done the same for me."
I pointed my
And
arm
I'm
out
like-
at a long
and I'm like-
distance. It was far
I
away.
like have
from
like
me.
I have like my pinky to my ear, just kind of like
It's as far away from me as it is from you. I mean,
Yeah, I know.
Wow, I had no idea Professor Ted was special forces. That's amazing.
We don't fuck around to the adventurers.
All right, Tamari is up.
All right. Is Eridon hurt in any way?
Yes, I am. I've been
Yeah,
burned.
they get a hit.
Roasty toasty.
Sorry, hold on. Dog's barking. Okay, I'm going to.
I'll be right back.
After these messages,
I'm gonna do
These
healing word.
messages.
we'll be right.
I'm gonna do
back.
healing word. And I guess I just roll for that. All right, so that should heal you for 11, and I'm just gonna say via con Dios.
Yeah, I'm
Who are you
fully healed.
healing?
I think I can see you through the door, so I hope that's okay. Skid stepped away for just a second.
I had to get like a snack. I haven't really eaten.
Yeah, I haven't had dinner yet
11.
either. I'm fucking hungry as shit. I'm gonna destroy some food after this.
I like how this battle has just like made us hungry.
Right?
Exactly. Yeah. Hungry for vengeance.
We're just blasting robots in the face with like our guns, and then it's just like, man, I don't know. I'm kind of hungry. How you feeling?
Yeah, I'm sure you could see me through the just barely pass through the door.
Yeah, we're gonna take a quick. Sorry to stop the game here. I just had somebody come to the door, and we're gonna take a quick break.
Mm.
And
You eat your dinner real quick.
yeah,
'Cause
yeah,
that would be
we'll be
perfect, 'cause
right
we can do
back.
the
So
same.
yeah, everybody, we'll take a little 10-15 minute
These
break, and we'll be back.
messages.
Okay.
Yes. And also remember, kids,
Just a mid-battle break.
don't do drugs.
And yeah,
That's
Aridon,
not
you
cool.
heal fully, I think.
Yeah, I'm,
All right.
I'm back at full health.
Okay, good. All right, thank you guys. We'll be back in shortly, everybody. All right, yeah, it's a Twitch drop. You get it one of the capes. How much longer does everybody have? Okay. We're eating. Yeah, we're not ready. Hello, we're back! Yay!
Yay! I just killed Eridon
Again.
On the last episode,
again.
a robot was blasted in the face.
Back to the battle music. Here we go. All right, so Tamari just healed Eridon. It is Bilge's turn.
Oh, it's my turn, eh?
Yes, as
All
Tamari
right,
fires a laser beam through Varus at Eridon.
So I guess I'm taking Tad with me as I move.
No, he hopped off.
Oh, he hopped off.
Yeah, he
okay.
hopped off after he got done firing his revolver.
All right, so I'm gonna take. Since I have my shotgun already, recocked. I don't remember.
Reloaded, yeah, reload. You got it reloaded.
Thank you so much. Sorry,
You're welcome.
I'm not a gun person. So I go to this next cog, and I will say to them, what's a witty quip? Well, let me roll first before I do a witty quip. And what was it again? I have to do.
I got a good quip.
Oh, okay.
I got a good quip.
You should do
lead, metal muncher.
All right, that sounds good. Eat lead, metal muncher, as I roll a natural one.
Eat lead, metal
Did you roll a natural one?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh dear.
Nick.
What?
What? And you were using your shotgun?
Yeah.
Okay. The shotgun.
No.
It explodes.
The shotgun misfires, and it's gonna take an action to repair it.
Oh, god damn it.
But you.
Stupid cheap thing. I knew I should have bought it. I knew I should have bought another one.
I'm gonna keep
Eridon's-
quiet because I'm pretty sure I'm cursing everyone else's dice roll.
Yeah, I was gonna say Eridon's bad luck is rubbing off.
Oh. Well, that's what happens when you're when you have to be truthful of your real life rolls. Actually, I think I cursed that one because I said it before I rolled it.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, it was an eat lead, metal muncher.
Yeah, that's why you deliver the
Oh,
punch.
not my
line
metal
after
muncher.
The result.
All right. Now it is his turn.
Okay.
It
Ah,
turns to Bilge, and it does its steam vent move. It
does have disadvantage because I did use sap on it.
That's true. You're absolutely right. Disadvantage on an attack roll or something like that?
On its next attack roll, yes.
Okay, it is not an attack roll, unfortunately. It's just a thing that happens.
Ah.
Um,
Ooh.
it
That's
so
the
this
thing that
one
happens.
it heats up and a bunch of steam, superheated steam, bursts from its vents and its armor, and now
Oh,
I
shit, not again.
need Bilge and Eridon to roll a dexterity saving throw.
And that's a
Roll a
another
d20,
20.
and then
Okay.
over on the left side it should say Dex saving throws Dex, and you add that to it.
Okay, Dex. That is I guess it's a +1.
So for your saving throws, Dex is +1. Yes.
All right, so come on, baby. Baby needs a new pair of shoes. I got a 11, so that's 12.
12. Okay. And what does Eridon get?
That's a good roll, right?
11.
11. Eridon fails. Bilge succeeds.
Obviously.
So Eridon's gonna take full damage. Bilge, you take half damage from this. So
All right.
it does 3, 6, 9 points of damage.
Ouch.
9. Or
That's-
well, to you, Bilge, that would be 5. Or 4. It would
Oh,
be 4 for you.
Oh,
We'll round
4,
down.
okay, so-
So 4 points of
Cool.
fire damage to you, but 9 points of fire damage to Eridon.
That's half of my health.
Oof.
Oh God! And you were
Good thing
healed,
you have a
weren't
cleric. Yeah.
you? Well, thank goodness you were healed before that happened.
Well, I would have still been alive even if that did happen, but I would just be barely clinging on to life.
That is
Right,
its turn.
well,
And we're up to Eridon now. It's your turn.
I'm gonna keep this
Can
very simple. Very simple. Hit with longsword.
Okay, roll to attack.
19.
Yep, that'll hit.
Okay,
finally a good roll.
That'll hit. Nothing you missed. No, I'm kidding. No, that hit. I'm sorry. I'm just an asshole.
don't do that to Eridon. Come on.
2 damage.
2 damage. Okay. You swing your sword and it kind of bangs off the armor. It's like poing, but it dents it, but it's still standing.
It's still standing.
Is that it?
Yep, just being simple.
All right, Varus, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Firebolt on it.
Okay.
Wait, is that a good idea with me here?
It's a cantrip fireball. It's not fireball. It's firebolt.
Gotcha,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah, it's not the big
Fireball
one.
would be very dangerous. It's- the wizard has a
Taking everyone out with me.
fireball. Yeah.
I will use my final move.
We've got him on the ropes. It's time for his
As we
spirit
go
bomb.
in.
This weakened robot.
There's no eye in team, but there's 6 eyes in. Fuck it, I don't care how small the room is. I cast fireball.
He just
There's no
blew
I
the
in team, but
entire
there's no
room.
team after I just fireball.
I rolled a 7. I don't think that hits.
Yeah, that misses.
Oh God. It's always like the last thing to do to these fucking.
You guys keep
robots.
having this
These
issue
fucking
with these
enemies.
battles.
Yeah.
Should
The
we bring
last
the peppy music back? Would that help?
I swear, I get better dice rolls in Baldur's Gate.
Okay, and then I'm gonna move over here, and that'll be my
Okay.
turn.
All right.
Baldur's Gate actually has a special thing that prevents you from rolling multiple bad rolls
Wait.
in a row.
Wait, is that a Mario pipe?
No, I don't even have to have that.
All
setting
right,
on. I just
Professor
get better rolls.
All right, Professor Tad is up.
He's mean, he's green, and he's about to rage against these machines. Professor Tad steps into the fray. Okay, it's been working well so far, so I'm gonna keep on hammering away with this revolver of mine. Shoot, which one has the most damage done to it?
There's only
I mean,
one
there's
left.
Only one, right?
There's
Yeah.
one left. Okay, gotcha. It's dark in here. I thought Bilge was a robot for a second. All right, cool.
No, not me.
I can see fine. My vision's coming back.
Eat lead, metal muncher.
I'm only a little drunk. All right, rolling them
Bilge, you
dice.
better duck.
Rolling them bones. Nice.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Yeah, 20 altogether.
Yeah.
All right, so 2d8. Let's roll one damage plus 2.
I'm gonna have to start making some harder monsters.
12 altogether.
Yeah. All right. Well, that bullet. Same thing. It's hurting. You shot that thing, and now it is jittering and barely on its 2 legs, but it is still alive.
Wow.
That'll be it for me, I guess.
All right, Tamari.
All right, I'm seeing everyone else not being able to take down this thing. I'm gonna, I guess, cast Sacred Flame again.
Okay.
The robot has to make a dexterity saving throw of 15 or higher.
It rolled a 19, so it'll take half damage.
And I rolled a 6.
Okay, doesn't matter because it had 1 HP. Your sacred flame.
I felt that coming.
Yeah,
I was just like, this thing only has 1 HP.
it has
Ooh,
1
hobbling
HP.
about.
Your sacred flame destroys it. It clatters onto the ground in pieces, and it is now gone. And that is the battle.
Oh,
Ta-da!
Take that, you machine. I kicked up.
I just brushed some like debris off of me. It's like, all right, you guys okay in here?
Let us search these bodies
Paradon
for
just
any valuables.
slumps by the wall, and he's gonna cast heal wounds on himself.
What are you saying?
Sorry.
I go over to Eridon. I put my hand on his shoulder and say,
Ah.
"It's okay. You tried your best."
Paradon, I cast cure wounds on myself, is what I was trying to say.
Okay, go for it.
Trying to put this dice away. Get out of here.
That'll heal 6 damage.
All right, heal 6 damage.
I look at my broken shotgun.
Your shotgun broke?
Yeah, it's not broken. He just has to quit. It's easy to repair. It just misfired is what happened because he rolled a nat 1.
Yeah, so I basically just kind of like looking at it, seeing if I can fix it.
Yeah, you're able to fix it. It would have taken just like a turn to do so, but now that you're out of battle, yeah, you take the time and you just kind of like bend a few metal pieces and
This thing is always doing this.
yeah, there you go.
Professor Tad would like to search through the wreckage of these robots and see if there's any valuables to be found.
Sure.
Like a scavenger.
It's called looting, and if you don't want to participate in it, I'll gladly take yours.
All right,
You were a vulture in another life.
go ahead. Roll
Never met an adventurer with an aversion to treasure before.
roll an investigation check to sift through all the hunk of metal pieces.
+3.
Okay. Yeah. Most of it is just junk. It's all like heated and singed metal and damaged and bent metal from you guys attacking them and shooting through it. But one of the constructs, you happen to find a little cogwheel.
Well,
one that looks-
Look what I've scavenged from our fallen foes.
Oh, nicely done, Professor Tad.
Those things are made with those. What is?
I deduce that this is a part of the puzzle that we found before that has 3 missing cog pieces.
Also, I'm gonna go ahead. Can I heal anyone that's damaged in the downtime?
That's
I'm
up to you.
full health. I
If
took
you want to
no
use a spell slot to do that, that's fine.
Right.
Just make sure you have enough spell slots.
Do we want to follow up on what
Yeah, meanwhile...
Marcus?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I
yeah.
was gonna. I was just waiting for everybody to finish what they were doing here.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead
Hey,
and
I
heal
found
everyone.
a cog.
All right, we're gonna.
I wonder if one of these cogs is the ones we need.
So while you guys were fighting, we're gonna move over here to Burkus and Rogar, so you guys can continue from where you are.
All right.
Okay, great.
Gonna move forward at half speed, just because tight quarters, not great.
What if we just perception check the hell out of this thing before we go too much farther?
That would be wise.
Go ahead and give me a perception check from both of you then.
We need to percept the hell out of this.
Why don't you roll?
Well, I got bad news for you. We're
At
in the
least-
single digits club here.
Oh god. Well, at least instead of a 2, it's a 5. Oh, good.
So there's nothing that you guys can see that is trapped or off about this, other than there's a wall in front of you and a pathway that
Really,
leads
huh?
to the left.
Well, I'm sure that's all there is to it.
Pressing
let's
forward to the first
going.
corner.
Seems sort of mazy.
As you're walking further into this hallway, you can hear from around the corner some loud, like it sounds like loud whooshing sounds, like
Oh dear.
like that.
Okay. Slowly approach the corner and take a peek around it.
Okay. You peek around, and what little your torch lights up, it doesn't look like there's anything around that corner.
Any indication of what might be making the noise?
Not yet. You can't see that far ahead.
Okay, well,
I guess so we keep going.
we keep going. Okay.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go
Go
ahead.
first, come on.
All right. To the
Go
next
on,
corner.
go on, go
All right.
I feel like they're holding hands and walking slowly.
You still can't quite
like
see.
Zoink Scoob.
You still can't quite see what's going on in this room, but it is very loud in this room. You hear really loud just down this way.
Okay.
It's still too dark for you to see.
Only the penitent man shall pass.
Let's see.
Jehovah starts with an I.
So I guess
Before you
we'll
go
keep-
any further, would you mind terribly if I borrowed your stick?
Well, sure, go ahead.
Whoa!
Okay, that wasn't actually me going.
Whoa!
Hang on, I have to
Holy
find
fuck.
myself.
You're in the middle of the room. You're not in the
oh,
ocean. Don't
thank
worry.
you.
You're not in the ocean.
Thank
It's
you,
okay.
Thank you.
How do
Okay.
you keep doing that?
I really don't know.
Yourself in the middle of the ocean.
We've already discussed this. Burkus is a
Ocean
god, like a
man.
deity in this world. He's just watching over the group.
He is the ocean man.
God of Chaos. So yes, I'm gonna pull out my short sword then. So I'll give you my quarterstaff.
Right.
Okay, so I'm going to slowly move forward, and I'm going to have the quarterstaff stuck out in front of me as far as it'll go.
Okay.
I'm just
I
realizing
don't
what's
trust
happening
this.
now, and I don't like it.
As you're walking forward, you reach about here, and no worries, your staff is safe. Your quarterstaff is safe, Burkus. You can spot just in the distance some swinging blade traps in this room, and they're just going back and forth,
Awesome.
constantly.
So,
Right
Buckus,
here, right here. You can
got a-
see it. Right
You got a
here.
good sense of rhythm, I hope.
Ever seen Ocean's
let's
12?
see.
Stop metagaming back
These-
there. You're not there.
These are spinning in a
Table talk.
a circular fashion.
These are circular blade saws, just like kind of swinging on a pendulum back and forth from this pipe.
Can we tell how much possible clearance there is?
Well, there's like, what do you mean exactly? Like, how much room there is to the left or the right
Well,
when
like
it
if-
swings?
Like if they're spinning, if you imagine the circle that they're spinning in,
Mm-hmm.
there's got to be some room that they're not touching, right?
Like in a
Oh, no.
corner or on the floor, right?
No, there's like slots. There's like it looks like slots in the floor, and these blades are going back and forth from inside the wall here over to
okay, I
here
kinda
to
get it
here
now.
to here. Yes, like whoosh, whoosh,
Very
Whoosh.
Legend of Zelda.
whoosh, whoosh.
Fairly serious.
You're not there.
Yeah, our group should be quiet.
yeah.
And let us.
No, it's fine.
Okay. Well.
I'm just kidding, Jablubi. No, I'm just joking.
No,
Oh yeah. I'm
Professor
also not,
Tad understands that.
I'm not saying anything
I
as
can't-
I'm just
No,
talking.
No, I know. I get it.
Yeah.
All right. So what do you guys do?
So how close can I get to this thing?
I will say right now.
without it-
You can only see one, and it's just like right here. You're not sure if there's any ahead or not.
Okay, so using the light of my torch, I am going to try to approach the first swinging one, at least to a point where I can see it
Okay.
and start to gauge how fast it's moving.
Yeah, you can get about right here, and it's like right in front of your face. Like, see this little seam right here?
hmm
That's where it is. It's going whoosh, whoosh. Unfortunately, the game doesn't have any kind of like items like that, so I have to kind of imagination in D and D.
Imagination.
What?
Uh,
Trash Camel, you're a Dorkums too.
Okay. Well, I don't have any other better ideas or options in my inventory to do anything about this, so the only thing I can think of is to try to athletics my way past it without dying.
Yep, roll an athletics check if that's what you want to do.
Oh boy.
All right, here we go. Oh, you're kidding. Okay, I got a total of 10.
10.
Yep.
Okay.
She's gonna
I got
die.
a
So-
plus 6 and I rolled a 4.
All right. Now I need you to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw. All right, here we go. Total of 23.
23. Okay. So okay. As you're running by, you kind of misstep on one of the seams, and the blade comes swooshing by, and it clips you. You make it by, but it clips you for would have been 10 damage, but since you dexterity saved, it'll half that, so 5 slashing
5
damage.
Okay.
And now you're right here.
No.
So I stumble my way past it and shout, "I'm alive!"
I mean, Burkus can kind of see you.
Did you guys hear
Doesn't-
something?
This doesn't super bode well.
All right.
And then another blade behind comes in.
Okay.
So now that where you're standing here, you can see another one right here.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to try the same maneuver again.
All right,
Maybe we'll
Oh,
get
God.
better results this time.
all right, go for it.
Okay. Here we go. Athletics check. Okay, much better. A total of 22.
Yeah, easily. This time you like stumbled the first time. You're like, okay, I know what to expect. You easily time it as the blade goes by. Whoosh, and you dash forward, and you're past the blade.
Okay. Okay, now that I'm here, what do I see?
Roll a perception check or investigation check
Perception.
or perception. Roll perception.
Okay. Total of 15.
Yeah, there's no more blade traps that you can spot, but there is a lever on the wall at the very end. You can see it right here.
Okay.
Just barely.
I will, turning around back to Burkus. Hang on, I'm about to do something stupid. And I will pull the lever.
You pull the lever?
Yep.
All right, I want you to do it. Right click on the lever and click activate.
Right click. Come on. There we go. No. Come on. Okay, there we go.
Yep, you pulled the lever, and a few minutes pass, and the blades are just still, or not minutes, but a few seconds, and then when they slow down to a crawl and then stop.
Have you done the stupid thing yet?
I believe I did the stupid thing.
The blade trap,
Okay,
it is now quiet. It's now dead quiet in this hallway.
I think the blade stopped.
Here I go. And, oh boy. I'm trying not to zoom out too much because I don't want to see this maze.
Yeah.
Yeah. So far, there actually haven't been any,
You're fine.
junctures. All right.
Yeah, Burkus, you make it
Alright.
through just fine.
Well
Nothing
done.
nothing seems to have been trying to attack or
Um,
kill you.
How's the bloody injury?
I'll manage. Here's your stick.
Thank you.
Okay, pressing on into the death trap.
The death trap.
Again, moving slowly.
Okay.
And still being on the lookout for the next thing that's going to try to kill us.
Yeah.
Oh, we're at an intersection now.
Let it be assumed we're in on edge mode.
Okay.
We are very on edge now. Let's see. Okay. I am going to continue going straight.
You want to split up
Okay.
again?
No, I'm just checking, and I believe I see a wall there. Okay. So, I have
It looks like a
discovered a
wall.
wall.
Me too.
What are you going
Okay.
to name it?
I will name it Aberdeen.
I want you to.
There's a wall there.
Ooh,
Okay. And good.
Should we
Hello.
investigate this rubble?
Missed opportunity to name it Wally.
You have to roll an investigation check, Burkus.
Okay.
I thought of doing that, but it was a little too on the nose.
You're on the nose. That's 13.
Okay, Burkus, you go up to the rubble and you start just kind of like pulling some rocks away. And behind one of the rocks, you find a
Spinning blade.
spinning blade that kills you.
Big blade.
I can't.
Are the lights supposed to be going out?
It shouldn't be doing that anymore. So you found that there was a lever hidden behind the
Oh.
rubble here.
Ooh, very nice.
Did I hit it? Let's see. Yeah, what do you think, Rogar?
Well, the last lever we ran into did a good thing, so why not?
We count up ahead so that we know what it does.
I can give that a go. Stay put. I'll be right back. All right, and I will inch my way forward
Okay.
and just being on the lookout for the next thing that's going to try to kill us. All right.
Let me know if I should pull it.
It's a very large pipe. It's nothing's out of the ordinary.
All right.
But there seems to be a pathway behind the pipe, so.
All right, continuing along. I'm not dead yet. Okay, and I'm
Me
to the
neither.
next corner.
As far as you can tell, nothing. It's also still dead silent down this way.
All right, I'm encountering a lot of nothing thus far. Okay, and peeking around this next corner.
It's almost pitch black.
You should come back before I pull it, just in case it's spinning blades again.
Good idea.
Okay.
I am returned. Pull the lever, Burkus.
Okay, and I'm gonna right to click on it. Is that what happens? Yes.
It takes a little bit, but you flip the lever up, and right next to the lever, the wall opens up.
You discovered
And
the
you
door.
hear a loud whirring.
Oh dear.
Oh
Why'd you let me pull the lever?
I need you two to
Why do we
roll
even
for
have that lever?
initiative.
All right.
no! Oh,
Oh,
no!
This is just great.
Ooh, total of 24.
Okay.
That's good.
That is a very,
Wait, so
very
initiative
large-
is what again?
It's on your sheet to the left of your armor class. You roll a d20 and add the initiative
okay,
to it.
There it is. Yes. That would be 18.
Ooh, speedy.
I'm using my real druid dice now.
Nice.
Very
Oh.
nice.
Okay. It rolled a nat 1 on initiative, so it is. You guys get to move first.
Oh, we got the jump on this thing.
I would get the fuck out of there.
All right.
Run.
So now,
So what
Time
do
for
you
some
think,
battle
fight or
music.
Run?
This is table talk, just as a one player to another. I would suggest fucking running.
Just because it's much, much bigger.
It is
Because there's
very,
only two
very
of you.
big.
You have one rogue and one druid. Like, you guys don't have the right team comp to take down a foe that big. If it was just like one or two little guys, but that's a huge pool of health right there. Like, we could get to you guys, but it'll take us a while. And the room is so small, we wouldn't all be able to engage it at once. So I think our best bet is to lure it back to the larger room. But this is just table talk. It's just
Yeah,
It's
I'm
just
not.
table
I'm
talk.
not digging our chances with something this big and just the two of us. So I'm
I'm
thinking running.
You could also
I'm
try restarting the traps on your way out and seeing if the traps.
I
get
was
damaged
just gonna say that I would like to do that.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
I'm starting to think that Rogar was right, though.
Right, let's run for at least a little bit.
all right. So it's
Okay.
your turn first, Rogar.
Okay, I am going to hold my action until Burkus runs, and then I'm going to run after him. I would recommend Burkus, if you are able to, use your action after you move to move again.
Yeah, you can use your action to gain an extra bit of movement. So if your movement speed is
cool.
30, you can use an action to get a dash, and then it gives you 30 extra feet of movement. So, but it takes an action to
Yeah.
do that. So,
Since what we're doing is hightailing it, I think that's what we should do. So, yeah, thank you. I was just about to ask how to do that again.
so from your position, you could run over here, and then make it to about here, and then if you take another action to get dash, you could go to about right. Holy moly! Right there, almost to the right out of the range of the.
Beautiful.
You can climb the
Then
pipe.
I think that's what I'm gonna.
Okay, is that what? Where
Does-
and where are you moving, Rogar?
Okay, let's see.
I'm just curious. Does doing that open up attack of opportunity from?
He's not close
from this
enough.
guy?
He's not close
He's
enough.
not-
Not close enough. Love it.
And you haven't engaged him in combat yet.
Running away is great. Let's do it.
Let's see.
It's
I'm basically gonna follow Burkus's path, but since I can run slightly faster than he can, I'm gonna slow down enough so that I stay with him rather than outrunning him.
Wait, I can't move him anymore.
Yeah, it's because it's Rogar's turn right now, basically.
Oh, I see.
So yeah, I'm holding my action until Burkus moves.
All right, go
And
ahead and
then
move
I'm
yourself,
going to-
Burkus,
Okay.
if you know where you need to go.
Yes, I was right about here. I think, just under this pipe.
About right here. Yep. Just a little bit further.
Cool.
I think you can move right there.
I sort of take off this cloud.
Okay, and I'm going to basically move right next
Oh,
to.
Do you want to, you know?
Actually,
you won't,
yeah,
I don't know if you'll be able to run as far, but do you want? Oh, actually, okay. So how would this work if we were to? Is the lever still there?
The lever is still there. So theoretically, I could move to the lever. Well, okay. If I do that, I actually can't.
See, I'm not sure if that even
do
works.
That because I would
Yeah.
need to use an action to flip the lever.
Right, yeah.
And I actually don't think I can move far enough to reach it.
Hold on.
Uh,
You're at where is that dot right here? How far is this dot here?
This dot.
No,
is-
this dot
says-
right here. This dot right here.
Oh. That one says. Oh, it's gone now.
Well, remeasure then.
Okay. Oh, what are you doing? Stop. Measure, please. Thank you. Okay. So let's see. Come on.
Here, I'll take care of it.
What the heck?
So you can actually make it to it because you're 35
Oh,
feet
but
of
if you-
movement, right?
Yeah.
All right.
There's the little
Okay.
problem of if you pull it, you still have to get through them, though. Forgot about that.
Yeah,
part.
okay, so that's what I'm going to do. I am going to move to
Wow.
the lever, and then I'm going to use my action to use item, and then basically turn the blades back on.
Okay.
You brave fool.
All right,
oh
so
my God.
this is what I was hoping for whenever I was making this campaign. I was like, oh, okay, I want some interesting battle things going on. So this is working. All right.
Wait a minute. Is Burkus clear?
Yeah, Burkus is
of-
fully
I'm
clear.
clear, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, then I am going to use my action, and I am going to flip the lever.
Considering both of you were running at the same time, you can imagine this is what happens. Burkus, you make it just by here when you suddenly hear behind you again.
Yeah.
All right, so you've pulled the switch and you've reactivated the blades. Now what do you do?
Okay, let's see. That was my move action. That is my action. There's nothing I can do with my bonus action that will be of any use. So that's the extent of what I can do.
Okay, this big beast of a mech is gonna chase after you,
Okay,
and
damn
it's
it.
gonna use its action to also dash and get
Oof.
over here. He sees you. It sees you pull the lever, and it's gonna stand right there.
Hmm.
So as you guys are running, you just hear behind you.
Oh, we're fine. He can't even fit through.
As it goes past me, do I get an attack of opportunity?
It didn't go fully past you. It's standing right here next to you.
Okay, just checking.
Big move.
I'm gonna roll a little bit of something. Oh, nat 20. Okay, this thing. So
Oh
on.
no.
the only the
I
reason.
can hear the evil glee. In your
Yeah.
voice.
So
That 20.
yeah. Okay. So the nat 20 that was for
Delicious.
because this is kind of like a smaller room, harder for it to kind of maneuver through because it's such a big mech. But it rolled a nat 20 on its dexterity, so it's sliding in here. It looks like it's been through these hallways a lot. It's right there, ready to attack you. Oh, actually, oh no, yeah, that's it. All right, that is its turn, and now we are back at the beginning of the round to Rogar.
Okay. I will yell at Burkus.
Okay.
Run!
Run, you bastard! Run!
You bastard!
You crazy idiot! What have you
Okay,
done?
Imagine running through a very tight hallway and hearing the sound of a mech chasing behind you. So
Okay, so again, I'm going to hold my action until Burkus moves.
Jesus, all right.
okay, go ahead,
Um,
Burkus. I'll let you.
Hightailing it is what I must do.
Okay, go for it.
But yeah, I am dismayed. This has gone very badly so far. Oh, wait,
There's 30
why did it
feet.
just stop there.
Oh, I got it for you. 30 feet, and you're gonna
Yeah,
use an
but-
action to
okay.
dash.
Yes.
Okay, so then you get
And-
60 feet
yeah.
of movement. So you can make it just outside of the doorway, over here.
Okay. And that's all I can do.
Yep. because that's your movement and your action to run. You're like, oh,
I'm very out of breath.
yeah.
All right.
All right.
This has activated my terrified elk instinct.
Okay. So, since I don't think this is going to be going all that well for me on the way out, what I'm going to do is I am going to use my action to dodge. And then I will move and try to get through the blades as best I can.
Okay, so you're using your action to escape from him without opportunity of attack. Dodge, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that he swings his lance at you and misses as you dodge past him. I need you to roll an acrobatics
Acrobatics. Okay.
to get through the swinging blades.
11.
Okay, dexterity saving throw, please.
Okay, well, at least I get advantage on that because I'm dodging. Okay. Well, I'm glad I rolled an advantage. Total of 18, because otherwise I got a nat 1.
Okay.
Oh.
So you take half damage on this.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay. I rolled a 2, so you take 1 point of slashing damage,
All right.
and you're through.
Okay.
And you're through the first thing. So from here, where you can move 30 feet because you use your action to dodge, right? So you can make
35,
it.
actually.
Oh, 35. So you can make it right in the middle of this hallway right here.
Okay.
But you're gonna have to make one more acrobatics check to make it past the second blade.
Okay. Well, here's hoping.
Good
All
luck.
right, here we go.
All right.
God damn it. 7.
Okay. Dexterity saving throw.
Speak this time.
Oh no.
All right. Okay, rolling again.
I'm sorry,
Let's
Rogar.
see. Okay, 22 on the
All
dexterity.
right,
save.
half damage on this then.
Brave.
That's another 1 point of slashing damage. I rolled another 2, so.
Okay, damage done. Okay.
And
And I shout down the corridor, I'm not dead yet!
all right. Now it's this thing's turn. Okay, it can make it to you, but it's got to roll its dexterity or acrobatics rolls to get through.
Oh, come on. If this...
It's a disadvantage.
I'm just waiting for it to just be like, dink, dink. And then it's like right behind you.
This thing is
This thing
very
just somersaults
terrifying.
down the hallway.
Okay. Dexterity saving throw on this thing. Okay, it fails its dexterity saving throw, so it takes full damage from the first blade, and that's 8 points of damage.
Ow.
Rogar, I'm gonna say as you're running through, and it's running through, it just kind of smashes through the first blade, and that first blade just shatters as it's chasing after you, and it takes 8
We're all
points.
gonna die.
It takes 8 points of damage.
Okay, well, I guess
Okay,
that was
man.
not for nothing.
And now it's got to make it through the second blade, so.
Start thinking of those backup character ideas.
And at disadvantage, so that was a nat 20 and then a 10. Okay, so it fails its acrobatics, so now saving throw. It succeeds, so it's going to take half damage. I rolled a 10, so it takes 5 points of damage and smashes through this blade as well.
This thing's a fucking unit.
This is just reminding me of the temple run at the end of Star Fox 64.
And it makes it through
Oh my
right
God.
up to you.
So big.
as you're running, it makes it up to you, and it's going to use its steam lance to try and hit you. It has a multi-attack too, so it gets to swing at you twice.
Oh
good.
no.
It's doing it at disadvantage because I'm dodging.
Okay, fair enough. That's a nat 20
Oh.
and
no.
that was and disadvantage an 8. So let me hold on. Let me yeah, I rolled a I rolled a 2. So yeah, 8 to hit.
Okay, that does not
Yeah, all right. So now it gets to it misses its first lunge at you. Now it's going to try and hit you again. Still at disadvantage?
Yep.
Well, the first roll was a nat 1, so I'm not even going to roll the second time because there's no point. It swings and misses you with its first lance lunge attack. You're dodging around the corner, Rogar, and you just hear it go whooping right into the wall behind you, and then it tries to swing again, and you just happen to dodge like into this little crevice when it hits like this part of the ground. Like you see like debris from the floor fly up as it hits and misses you just barely. And that is its turn. You're up.
Okay, so once again, I am going to dodge
Okay.
because I don't trust my ability to be able to get away from this thing.
Fair enough.
Let's see, and I'm just gonna run my 35 feet again, continuing to shout.
It can make it
"Still
right
not
there."
dead!"
Right there. Right there.
Run! For God, run! Meanwhile, we're done with our things. We're just like, you guys hear that?
They just slowly footsteps getting louder and louder.
All right, Burkus, it's your turn.
Okay.
Now's the time to turn around and be the hero elk and go fight it one-on-one.
I don't see why that's a better idea now than before. I mean, I guess.
No.
Let's see. So 30 feet is right here. We'll say. Okay.
Click once.
Probably within shouting distance of the rest of the group now.
Yeah, I was about to say maybe he
Well,
can
that's-
shout to us.
Yes, I want to get that far and then shout.
All right, so this is the other 30 feet. If you were to... What is shouting
but that-
range, actually?
This should be shouting range. It's,
Yeah,
I think it's like
within
over 100 feet, right? Like.
something like that.
Yeah, you guys would be
Yeah.
able to hear it for sure. If you right from where you're standing, you can do a shout, and they would hear you.
Yeah. So I'm
So what do
running
you
so
say?
fast that I I don't
100
really
yeah,
know
100 feet.
what's going on with Rogar except that he keeps yelling he's not. So I'm gonna get this far and bellow.
I'm not dead. I'm not dead.
Hey everybody, get your asses over here! The biggest robot I've ever.
Well, by Jove. Sweet
Uh-oh.
sassy molasses.
Now
All right.
Sounds like he's in
So
trouble.
with that, you all get added to the initiative list.
Oh boy.
It is Steampunk Lancer's turn.
Do we get to roll again for initiative, or do we just get added based on?
No,
the
I'm just
last
gonna add you. I'm just gonna add you.
one? Okay.
I'll roll for you. How about that? I'll check. I have something in mind, but we'll check here in a minute, okay? All right. So this thing is gonna continue to chase Rogar, who is just shouting, "I'm not dead!"
I'm happy. I'm happy.
Okay.
I think I'll go
bad.
for a walk.
With your 35 movement, you are outrunning it. It still has not come around the corner yet, but you hear it behind you, very close, Rogar. He's just running behind you.
Boundaries, ye bastard!
And right there is where we're going to end our session tonight.
Oh, okay.
Oh wow! Cliffhanger.
Yes, that's where we're gonna end our session tonight. As Rogar is hurt from the traps, trying to run for his life, this thing is chasing behind him, and everybody was just now alerted of its presence. We're gonna end our session there, everybody.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I don't know if
that was a
Rogar's
great
gonna
session.
survive.
Good,
It was
good,
a great
Gonna
session.
survive.
good
I'll
cliffhanger.
take
Maybe
Good.
next time.
Are-
on Dragon
are-
Ball Z.
Everyone okay with that clip?
Yeah.
Everyone okay with that cliffhanger? Good, good. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah. Now
feel like
that I
that
no
thing's
longer
gonna
have
take-
to run as fast as I can, I have some options.
Exactly. Yeah. For the
Yeah.
last 10 minutes, like Burkus was just hearing doom, 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 doom. Whoa!
I feel like this thing's gonna be quite a battle. That was terrifying to listen to.
Yeah, that was messed up.
Yeah.
You guys had a fun battle.
Yeah, what's it called? Me and Cody were just like fucking dropping motherfuckers like it was Men in Black meets Pulp Fiction.
We basically finished that battle with us like, oh man, it can't get worse than this.
split the group, and the most people that weren't needed in the area fighting the little guys, and then there's two guys at the very large one that I put. So
Yeah, as soon as our guy shows up, I get a psychic premonition.
so you
Professor Tad, like, get the
No, but the thing is, if we had all been in there when that trap was sprung, we'd had to fight it in close quarters like that. There was no way
Yep.
all of us would have been able to
Yep.
escape.
Yep.
So that,
Yeah.
that worked as best as it could.
you when I saw both Burkus and Rogar, the rogue and the druid, go for this door over here, you should have seen the smile on my face. I was like, yes, yes.
That being said, I think what they
I was
decided
like,
to
yeah.
do with Rogar like hitting the traps and having Burkus go, that was really clever.
Oh, that was really smart. Yeah.
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 Yeah, very brave of Rogar. We have to make sure he doesn't die.
Yeah,
Just so you know, Rogar, from the sounds of that thing running at you, it didn't sound like those blades really damaged it all that much at all. It's still, you know.
Just got a few nicks on your tail.
All
All
damage
right.
is good damage.
All damage
Yeah,
is
that was
good
messed
damage.
up.
You're absolutely right about
was really
that.
messed up.
All right, guys. That was
Unless
a.
it's fatal
Yeah,
damage.
I posted all of the Professor Tad drawings in the chat if you want to show them to the Twitch.
Oh my
chat.
God! I didn't blue screen tonight. It was great.
Yay.
All right, let me.
Well, if it's any consolation, I guess I don't know. I can smell my computer smoking from all that.
Oh god.
Oh
Oh,
man. Okay, give me a second, everybody. I want to show this on screen. So these are some doodles that Jablubi did while we were fighting and all that stuff.
Cody, I drew your character too as one of the
I
Metal Gear
saw-
Solid characters.
Just came to suffer.
Chaz says, "Get over here. There's a giant robot. It makes me want to run away from there, not get closer."
You're not wrong.
All right, here you go, guys. I love
They
it.
came just to suffer.
Absolutely
Looks great.
gorgeous.
It's wonderful.
There's the little image that Jablubi drew while we were having our little session. I hope everybody had a great night tonight. I think tonight went way better than the last session.
Yeah.
This
This was fun. I enjoyed this.
Good. I hope everybody had
I
fun.
don't have bad feelings about either session.
Yeah, I had fun last time too.
Okay, good. So
I'm glad my character went deaf this time.
cover your ears.
Yeah, see, last session we sustained no injury. It was great.
That's true. Solid Frog, the frog. I love the little froggy feet under the box. It's so great.
Yeah.
I can hear the wet slapping the as he's trying to sneak. Yeah, exactly.
Sounds like Squidward.
Yeah.
Walking.
Yeah, there you go. All right, everybody. Hope you guys had a great night. Let's see. Who should we raid? Should we raid anybody?
Who shall we
Xenosupial is streaming.
Sure. Let's raid Xenosupial.
I just realized the moment we had in that hall Yeah, a real. This foe is beyond any fear.
Thank you so much, everybody, for joining. I hope you all had a fantastic time. Thank you, viewers and watchers. Thank you guys for joining and for these sessions. I hope that you guys have been enjoying them. We'll yeah, no problem. We'll see you guys next time for some more Dungeons and Dragons. Oh,
Should you say also like we're doing it every 2 weeks on Monday?
we're trying to do we're trying to do it bi-weekly on Mondays. So, and we're gonna start holding it around 8:30 ish p.m. Central Time or 6:30 ish PST. So
Yeah, that sounds about right.
yeah. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Have a great. Wait.
Good
Do you
night,
want to raid?
y'all.
No raid message. Let's just go. Have a great night, everybody.
Thanks, everybody. Bye.
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 Bye. Well, that was a fun session.
All right, that is
Yeah,
it.
It was. Got very tense at the end.